And Sylphina got fucked up. Yeah, Sylphina looks a bit rough. Apparently, I'm on the map. Oh, I haven't moved you to the map, have I?
No, I just see these.
Yeah, I have. I've moved you to the map.
Oh, what's going on here again?
Oh, come on! This because this is the one we set him up on, isn't it? So obviously he's not allowed to go on this map ever.
Let's just see. I'll just do the chat again.
Huh.
Right, there you go. Moved it over there. Moved
Oh.
it over there. I don't know.
So it's just because it was still.
Initiative.
Okay.
And that's fine. And then I do 10 damage. Oh, yeah, it's working.
I don't see no damage. Cool.
Oh, it's not on Worm.
No, I know. Oh,
Yeah,
I
no,
just see
he
the
did take it
initiative.
off and came back. It just.
It was just there was those three, one over the top of each other. It appeared again, but that's sorted.
Oh, so we finally get everybody back on board. And we have 2 statues before us, apparently. Both Worm and Borgen are. Like, Borgen just looks fucking stupid, like as per usual, because it's Borgen. It probably looks like he's got his arms all pinned against him, hasn't he? And he's pulling a face because he's got wrapped up. He's like, eh. Worm looks really cool, like he was about to fuck something up, but he just
Is
got
it
frozen.
kind of like the face Han Solo pulls when he gets carved?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you that Kieran had me panicking earlier.
Why?
For about 5 minutes until I realised what it was. Well, so I get a fucking little shout from the other room, don't I? Daddy, the headphones aren't working. I can't hear anything. It's like, oh, yeah, that's what we fucking need on D&D days. He fucking muted it.
Of course. Yeah.
But you know, one of those where it's like, why is that never the first thing that you think of? Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck's sake. What's up with the fucking headset? And no, he just fucking muted it. Anyway, what would you like to do?
Oh, well, I have some stuff, because I have no clue what's happened to them. Well, what this condition is.
Well,
Well, you do.
Borgen got wrapped up by it and slowly turned to stone. Well, actually, not that slowly if you think about it. Sylphina will probably mention that she kind of felt something start to take hold of her when she was fighting it, but she doesn't know what it was, and nothing seems to have come of it. But Worm, you just saw stood next to it. I don't know whether you would have seen the. I can't remember what positions you were in when it happened, but I don't know whether you would have seen like the cloud of muck.
Mucus?
Yeah, mucus that like it expelled. So I don't. That's.
Can I mean, just for the fun of it, check over the statue?
Yeah. Yeah. What is it you're checking for?
Maybe I'll like knock on it. Hello.
Yeah, make a dex saving throw.
No, not Dex. No, my arch enemy.
So first thing though is that obviously I can't remember everything that everybody's got that's fucking magical, but I would say that you do notice that other than that everything is stone, other than anything that they've got that's magical.
So like his hat and
his hat, his rapier. I think the crossbow's technically magical.
It is, yeah. But I was in the middle of reloading it, so it's in my hand.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, but like everything else is
so the hat. The hat is the bit that's the hat.
It's just wet and floppy.
My armor, which is my armor, is still leather.
Yeah.
And the hat's okay, but everything else inside, is.
And Borgen, I don't even know what he took down. I don't even know what he's got actually, because I can't be asked for stuff. But I'm guessing some of his stuff's magical. Technically, his bow is, but he didn't take that with him.
Oh,
I can't remember what his rapier. I can't remember whether his rapier is a +1 or not.
He has a +1 something though. Sure he does.
Yeah. So anything there's a few items that are not turned to stone, but for the most part, it's everything as well, including clothing that's not magical.
Well, I have a few things I would like to do because I don't know how
okay.
to deal with this. So I'm gonna do some sending. And my first sending goes
Well, I'm just
to...
saying, you do know what petrification is.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a,
but I
it's a
don't know
known,
how
it's
to
a
deal
well-known thing.
with it as a cleric. Well, I think he doesn't know how to cure it. So
You could
No,
do.
you don't. You know you do. You just know that you're not capable of it at the moment.
Mhm.
So
But you know that
quite clearly know what it
there are
is.
spells. There are spells that can do it.
but
Yeah.
that's without outside my
Your
field. You
your
feel that-
knowledge at the moment, yeah.
Yeah. So my first sending is gonna go to Grandma.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna, like, as short as possible, tell her what happened, and if she knows anything, but she's the smartest person I know. Well, wisest.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. And she definitely would know of some way of fixing that. Yeah. Yeah. She tells you that if you can get them back to her safely,
Oh,
to be very, very careful.
That's a long fucking trick.
To keep
Yeah.
them safe without breaking, then there's she could potentially put that right for you.
Oh god, I forgot my notes, or
Actually, and after that, she sends to you, asking you where you are.
Okay. Where roughly are we? We are like in between those islands, aren't we? Somewhere.
Yeah, I'll go back. I'll go to the map. Just joking on my own saliva, because that's life. Apparently, when you get old.
Yeah. So would we be roughly around there?
We're more like in that bit, in between the two, I think, or just past that bit coming through there. Yeah.
Fine. I'll waste another spell.
No, because can't you respond? Can't you respond to?
Oh yeah, you can respond. Yeah, you can. Because it works the same way that I do with her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll tell her that we're in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, not too far from Broke. Well, in the general area.
Okay. That's interesting. I need to do some maths. Okay, yeah. She says that she will try. Oh no, she doesn't actually. I didn't even fucking. I had an idea you'd speak to her as well. I didn't even fucking consider. I thought I did do some. Oh, I know what I was doing. Right, okay. Because I've just had a thought. About her capabilities.
Oh no!
Which I hadn't thought of before. Just trying to. I just need to double check something.
Yeah, sure.
Trying to remember. Okay. She's going to send to you again after you respond.
Just out of curiosity, while I'm just listening on this, what class is she?
Who?
Mama?
Grandma. Oh, you don't know.
I know, but I'm just asking.
You don't
Asking
know.
outside the game just because I've got nothing to do while you're doing.
Oh, I'm not saying anything because I don't want to spoil things. Because
She's either
anyway.
a druid or a cleric, but it doesn't matter.
It's Grandma. Who
let's just say
knows?
that. Yeah, it's Grandma. So classes might not come into it. More abilities. She. Oh God. She connected quite well with Worm, didn't she? When you were there.
Mm. And the dog. Well, and the wolf.
And the wolf,
Yeah.
yeah. She says that she can meet you at Palmaflora in about 3 days.
Wow. Okay.
Or she can be there. She's like, if you can get back.
That shouldn't be an issue.
Okay.
Yeah. Ask for the man with the drink. He'll know us.
What?
Ask for the man with the drink. He will know us. The one that keeps giving us drink in Palmaflora.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I can't fucking remember his name, but I probably fucking know.
I wrote it earlier today, but yeah, the man with the drinks.
Open up all my notes. It's Manu, isn't it? Or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, I think so.
But yeah, okay.
That sounds great.
Yeah, Manu. Manu.
Manu.
Alright. Put my things back up. Yeah. She says you should get back there, she can help you out. Potentially.
Great.
There you go. New characters, who dis? Nobody needs new characters because everything's fixed.
I had several plans. I planned for this.
I did say, wouldn't it be funny if Liam turned up and he never gets to introduce his character?
We were talking about that last
It
night.
was a just in case. Okay. Oh, fuck
So
off,
I'm gonna,
Alexis.
so I'm gonna tell Wara, Grandma said they can meet us in Palmaflora.
Yeah,
It is.
okay. Yeah, so like when you say 3 days, I'm like, oh, okay. However, Sylphina and the rest of the crew are like, 3 days? How's she going to get there in 3 days? Where is she? Like Port Damali or something?
No, at home.
Just look at the twins all weird, and the twins are just like, probably just looking confused, like, what? She said she could be there in 3 days. She'll be there in 3 fucking days, alright?
It'd probably even be at, the harbor and everything. Waiting. Hello. Waiting.
Yeah, just waiting for you to pull it in. Alright. Yeah. Okay. What would you like to do? Then. It is, I don't know what time of fucking day. I'm guessing it's, looking at where you were travelling, it's probably like midday-ish at this point or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember how long it took us to get here. What was it? It's probably about 3 days, isn't it?
Yeah, but we
The
did a
route,
stop
the route
in
that we
Swamp.
took.
You'd have to show me the map again. So.
Oh
we went
shit!
back
Did I not
to
move you to the map?
Palmaflora, and then we went over to there, did some hunting. That was like a day and a half. Yeah, it's about 3 days to get to where we were.
Yeah.
But if we go straight back, it's 2 days straight run to Palmaflora.
The nice deep ocean. Yep. You do whatever you like. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. So with that, so Sylphina says, "Well, should we I don't. What? Just secure these two and then
Yeah,
turn around and head back in the morning, maybe.
sure.
Okay. Because she's a captain now.
He's the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
Look at me! Look at me! I am the captain. Do we want to secure them on deck or take them down below? I mean, is there anything? I mean, is there anywhere to tie him up in his room? Worm's
well,
room? Oh, he got this. No, what are those called?
Day bed.
Thingy.
It's a day bed.
A daybed? Yeah, let's tie him to the daybed.
No, we're going to tie Borg into that. You can tie him into his own bed.
You want Borgin in Worm's room?
No, we'll put him in the fucking hold.
No, you can lay me on the day bed. You can just stack Borgin against the corner somewhere.
Yeah, if he falls over. Ow, fuck.
Put some sacks of grain and stuff around him. He'd be fine.
He's fine.
He's fine. Okay, so Sylphina also asked if you want to investigate the rest of that shipwreck before you leave. She's kind of eyeing the water warily. So I kind of want to. Yeah, you can tell. I would say, given how close you are to her, that you can tell she kind of wants to, but she's also a bit like, so I'm not sure this is a good idea.
You want to go down there?
Yeah.
Go for it. I don't know. Do we still have the breathing thing that Torby gave us?
Probably, actually, yeah. Because you weren't down there for an hour, were we? No, it wouldn't have been an hour.
No. It was just not long after we got down.
Yeah. you had looked around a bit, but it wasn't. Oh, fuck. Right, XP.
Oh.
I did XP for last week.
Oh, dear lord.
So there was. I was just. Well, actually, it was just 3,000. No, it wasn't. It was that. So while I'm doing that, I'll do character.
Good.
I don't even know what. I don't know whether that changes anything. You went, well, we've all leveled up.
You might have.
No, I think we're about
That's
5 times that away. Are we?
pretty close.
Not as far as you think, Jay.
You came off. Roughly. Yeah.
Right. What was I doing?
You want to go in the water?
Oh, right. Yeah. Hang on. I'll be back. Well, yeah. 2 seconds. I can't remember what fucking. I was looking for something else. That's the one. Yeah, because that water breathing spell, I say it lasts an hour, doesn't it?
Mm.
So, but she didn't. I mean, right? Okay. Well, she's going back in. Is anybody else going in with her?
I'll go with her.
Okay.
But the other thing is, Toby could just recast it, couldn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I think it is a. Did I say a Liam? What the fuck?
What?
So I
Are you
might
okay?
I might be sleep deprived.
If you think you heard Liam, just check the front door, make sure he's not, outside your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if he is, take that baseball bat that you don't have. See him off.
Off.
Yeah, don't go and beat off Liam. Just saying.
But why? Because I'd
Just
never be able to get rid of him then, would I?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know. Right.
What, beating off Liam?
Yeah, it's good to know that beating off Liam means he'll never leave. I didn't add that on fucking proper. Right, so she's going to jump in. Did you say you're going with her?
Yep.
Okay.
Cannonball.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, we'll just go straight for the ship then, right?
All right.
I would say that probably Vorak is probably putting the others away whilst using. I don't know, because somebody needs to. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a bit. Maybe I think Vorak maybe gives you a rope, ties it around your waist or some shit to get you back quicker if you need to.
I'll tug 2 times.
Yeah, if I need help. Yeah, because I think it's a bit like. Yeah, I think he's probably fairly confident that was all that was down there, because otherwise anything else would have joined in. But you know, he doesn't know. All right, yeah, she's gonna swim down into the whole, into the ship. Probably over here somewhere. I'll get rid of them.
Oh,
They're just floating in the water. You're here.
Yeah, I moved. Yes.
Although you're technically slower than her, but I'm guessing she'd stay with you.
Yeah.
Oh, let's hold hands and go for a swim.
I can show you the world.
Yeah, but you're swimming instead of flying.
Yeah.
Okay.
You be careful of that, you get a copyright strike.
Yes.
Yeah,
This
for
is
those
on my
two-
ass.
For those 3 words.
Yeah.
Or
This
whatever
is
it
like-
was. Probably yeah, yeah. And Disney apparently are real fucking bastards for it as well.
Mm-hmm, they are.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because nobody else has ever written those 5 words together in any other combination, have they? Under any other circumstances.
Fuck no.
Okay. Yeah, you can. You can see that the deck of the ship is broken and torn in places. One of the biggest holes is probably here, where that first, where one of those big sneeze necks came from.
Sneeze nicks. Bad sea.
I would say probably with her being a little bit quicker, Sylphina will go over and stick her head in. She's going to call you over.
Yeah.
Then go inside.
Yep.
And you find as you go inside, it's all like it gets darker and shit. And the whole thing's fucking. You can see the entire bottom of the ship on this side. It's smashed to shit. But there's kind of like it opens up into a room in this kind of direction.
Mm-hmm.
So this side of the room, you've got enough room to get in, but the floor, the lower decks and the lower part of the boat's all and this side of the boat's all smashed up. But as you swim into this end, it gets deeper. You've got a bit more room to get in. Fucking hell. The whole map just fucking moved.
Did it?
Yeah. Don't know what the fuck. Might just be my screen or whatever. Is Doc, are you fucking drawing stuff?
Yep.
Okay.
A wizard.
All right. I didn't even know you could do that. See,
A
don't find out stuff all the time.
one-armed man.
Yeah, one-armed man. That's where the statues are, isn't it?
Why is it? Wait, hold on. There we go. Oh, he was doing my head in. Just go. Yeah. That's what you found so far: a wizard, a one-armed man, and some dead snakes.
Yeah.
Dead schnecks. Oh, and there's like other broken bits of statue around. As you're both looking around in the gloom, the gloominess of gloom. Why is that both on? Oh, okay, you can fuck off. You can make an investigation check if you like, and Sophie will do one as well. I need to sort her out on D&D Beyond, but not until Net's worked out who she is, because it's fun. I'm having fun.
No, not fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, she's really good at investigating things. So as you get to about here, under all the like beams and broken bits of ship and shit down here, you do see, and actually, on. Actually, where is? Oh, she points out, and actually around about this time, you can see Mr. Plate, Sir Plate. You can see, for the first time in a very long time, movement in the darkness in this direction. As Sylphina spots something over there and points in that direction and starts swimming over in that way.
I'll follow her.
All right.
So on that token, have you actually put the visibility distance?
Oh no.
Or is it just you said I couldn't see anything because it's like in the room sort of thing?
Yeah, well, you can see that. You can see her. I don't know actually. Where do I put the fucking dynamic? Is it under dynamic lighting? Yeah, vision.
Vision. So it has vision, but it's just.
But you can see anyway, can't you? You can see the map. I mean.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. I just wondered if you just because you need to do it for the token anyway, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't know how you actually. It would have to be vision and. I guess night vision distance, right? Because you wouldn't be able to see anything beyond.
I think it's just vision. I think you can just set it as vision, say yes, but it's at 60 feet. That's it.
Yeah, I can't change the vision to
You're not
60
changing
feet. That's all. Yeah.
it.
So we'll do it like that.
No, I think you might have to say no because if you say it emits light, then
The other option is
I
that we
wonder
do.
if you do
The other
instead
option is
it-
we do an aura.
I was just thinking about that.
We just do an
I
aura.
was just wondering if you do has night vision, and just do it 60, but I think you've got to then turn off can see.
What?
Possibly, or maybe complete garbage. That's what I just said.
If I do that,
Because if you can you emit light that's not visible to others? No, I mean at the setting it says it emits light. Yes, visible to others. Is there a thing that says no? Because you can just do it that way.
no. Well, right. So I've got emits light, then it's bright light, low light, and total light. So it doesn't.
But there isn't a thing to say who's it visible to. Everyone, no mum. You know, like the
No.
token,
No, there isn't. No.
like, names and things. I think it used to.
That would be in the. I can't even. Oh, there's no fucking. There's no thingy on this map anyway. There's no what do you call it on. I would just say that you can see like as she is coming into this part of the ship that's broken and it's dark. Well, it's not dark to you because you. I don't know.
Well, it is dark, but it's just I just.
You can sense that there's something that isn't one of those snakes in this direction, moving slowly. Well, actually, quite quickly in her case towards you.
One of them.
Just make her way a bit closer. Just swim through. She's actually. Yeah. Right. So as you. I'd say it's probably dim light down here, so you can see. Probably about now, Shao, you can probably start to make out that there's like something in the water there, but like it's like trapped under a like heavy beam at a big section of the boat that's just held. It just looks like what you see is what looks like a set of plate armor, but in a position that looks like it was either on a stand for displaying or like somebody had been wearing it and is no longer in it. And obviously, Sir Gregory, you sense this motion moving towards you. Is there anything Sir Gregory would like to do?
Just slowly turn my head and let my eyes glow for a little bit.
What
Is
the
that
hell?
normally what you do?
It's rusty. I don't know how rusty armor sounds underwater. But yeah, that's what you see, Sherlock. As you start to get closer, you just see this suit, what looks like an empty suit of armor that had been set up and like it had been worn, slightly rusted with like bits of tabard that are tattered and all that shit. And you just see its head slowly turn towards you as you get closer. And its eyes, what colour are they glowing, or do you not know?
I'd say yellow, yellowy gold.
Oh,
Quite bright. And then I'm just gonna say, can you help? But you don't hear that, you sense it.
Holy shit.
she says, and then realises it comes out. So Sylphina just looks. Oh, I'm guessing they both. Did they both hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sylphina kind of looks at you as well as you go. And she's kind of like. It kind of shrugs at you.
I'm gonna swim over and try and lift the thing off.
All right. Okay, so there's like a big beam, like, but it's trapped under. Like, so to either side, it's like wedged under parts of the ship as well.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. Actually, you can't see his legs because there's like a section of the ship that goes that way as well. But you can see the upper half of the armor and the. Oh, well, actually, probably only the upper half of the chest armor and the head. There's a big fuck off beam. I'm talking like even your giant fucking hands won't fit all the way around it. You're gonna have to kind of get underneath it and lift it. Yeah, try somehow. So you're gonna like try and brace yourself against the floor and lift it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so Fina's gonna come over here, and she's gonna try and help with the suit as you lift. Yeah, just make a strength check, I guess.
Oh no, but I'm not good in strength.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So as you lift, you can feel it. And it starts to lift. You're putting everything into it, and you can feel it kind of. Actually, on the to your left now, one part of the wall just kind of cracks and gives way, and the whole thing just shoots up like 5 or 6 inches. And for the first time in about, I don't know, fucking 100 years, as far as you're concerned, Sir Gregory, you have no idea of how long's passed since you've been down here. You feel the pressure removed from your chest.
Okay, so I'll just slide backwards and get my feet and legs out of the.
Sophia got like leans down to try and help pull you out, and then just sees that you just like maneuver this entire suit of armor maneuvers itself out. All right.
Thank you. And then I'm going to stand up because I can't swim.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He just stood on the bottom, just all heavy and stuff.
Up.
I asked, where am I?
It's just gonna be a lot of more bubbling, isn't it? In the middle of the sea.
Okay.
Yeah, a minute. I got him. Just give me. I just want to check. I don't think it does, but I might have something that's weirdly interesting for this. Just need to. No. No. Right. You have to have an innate. No. I was going to say that Sylphina could pretend, like, if you had an innate swim speed, Sylphina could have communicated with you, but she can't. Okay. hang on though. Telepathy kind of. Oh fucking hell! We have to. We need to work this shit out. I would say because you technically have no ears either, do you?
No.
You can't. You don't have eyes, ears, and a mouth. So
kind of like
you I would say that you can. I would say that it's.
I do have a voice. I can actually use a voice, speak though, but I use telepathy as well.
Yeah, so like your voice would probably be more like something akin to like thaumaturgy or something, but not because I don't. Anyway, I would say then that you would probably. I would say that when you're speaking telepathically, you're probably, as long as the other person doesn't try and stop you,
So I can understand. So that's why I'm having
that you'd be able to understand what. So, like, even though she's speaking back to you underwater, you can probably make out what it is that she's trying to say. But I don't. Yeah, that's a weird one.
No, I know what you're saying. It's like
Yeah,
you're putting your voice into their head, and so
Mhm.
you're talking with that bit of the brain, so you can understand what their
yeah,
communication bit is saying. So you
unless they try and shut you out somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which neither of them panicked apparently. It was like, ah! It's like, oh yeah, something that speaks into my mind again. Great. Alright, yeah. So I would say that you can. I'd say that like you get an idea of what it is that they're trying to say to you.
Yeah. So whenever I ask the question, although you can't actually speak, I can know what your response is because I nod and things as though. I knew you were counting and all that kind of stuff, so it's like I knew exactly what you were saying.
Yeah. Yeah. So she tells you that in the middle of the sea.
Okay. What year is it?
Oh, shit.
fucking hell. Oh, you piece of shit. Motherfucking bitch. It is the year 800. I'm looking. How long can I say 800 for? It's the year. I don't know. Hang on. It is here somewhere. Not that it really matters. I could just say anything, couldn't I? I thought I did say something at the beginning of the campaign.
I think actually we remember that.
Okay, so it's not. Yeah, I'm sure it does say something. I think it's probably like 800 and 823. There you go. Although actually, I don't know whether. Well, I would say, would the twins know? Would it meet?
doubt
I guess so. I guess they would.
I mean, I
They-
can
they
imagine,
Would
like,
know. She'd know what they.
So still, yeah, that's what I was saying. Is which one actually answers you?
Well, you could both just you. Although Sharag may know it as a different calendar, she'll know what the actual date is.
I just don't know whether they follow shit. I guess so because you'd know, like when the big holidays for like Cord and all that shit. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, you probably know that it's 823. I better fucking write that down. Now I've said it. No, you said it now. That's what it is.
oh my god, we need to remember it.
So you hear a long, sad sigh.
In your brain. Oh, hello, Grunt.
And all and the eyes dim for a few seconds, and his shoulders slump. But then he sort of shrugs and his eyes brighten up again.
Okay.
And you see him sort of like inspecting himself, like takes his glove off, and there's nothing in it. And he looks at it, puts it back on where a hand would be, and then he takes the other one off, and a little crab falls out of it, and puts that back on.
It's like when you've been at the beach, you're just shaking the sand out of your boots. Oh, bless. All right, so Fina's going to ask you. She's like, how long have you been here for? And she's figured it out already. She doesn't even say anything. She just thinks it in your direction.
823. That's about 136 years.
Oh.
Dude, you don't get anything from her other than it's like there's like that kind of she's just stunned. It's just a stunned, like even a brain's just like shit. Oh, what would you like to do?
Get out of this water, I think.
Yeah, Sharog, what would you like to do? He's just told you that he's been buried down here. You just saved a suit of armor that can talk to you and move of its own accord. And
Did we get him out of here? You want a piggyback
who are you talking?
I can quite happily walk out. I just don't know which way to go.
Up.
Because yeah,
She
well,
said
up. You were up.
So above you at this exact moment in time is a big wooden ceiling.
Yeah.
And also, you can't swim.
Yeah. Okay. So when you say what up, so I walked to where you came in, and was there some like way up that I could climb up?
I did ask him if he wanted a piggyback ride.
No, it's because it's not that. You probably wouldn't be able to swim with me on your back.
That heavy.
Hmm.
Um,
If you're wearing full plate and you fall into the water, you drown.
She's pretty strong.
That's to do with
the world.
it's to do with how well you can.
And actually, even though the statues of Worm and Borgum weighed a lot more after they turned solid stone, there was like two of us on each to pull them back up.
But I have we have a rope.
No, that's it.
Oh,
If you get onto the deck, if they lower a rope with an anchor, I can climb it.
she's got a rope attached to her.
Yeah.
Her brother's got hold of the other end of a rope.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. So if we just get him up on deck, I can just tie it on him and tug the thing.
I think they can probably see you on the deck of the ship. The water is actually pretty clear around here. And it's not that far down. Yeah, I think, did I say you're about like 40 feet under the water or something? But it's really clear waters. Like, that's how you saw the ship, after it got snagged on the net. But that's how you saw the ship in the first place. You could actually see it from the surface.
Yeah.
Or just, you could like make out the outline and you could see that there was something down there that was ship-shaped.
Is that the only way out?
Well, as you look around, there are... This is kind of like an open area underneath, if you like a bit like on our ship, yeah?
Yeah.
But at this end, so probably around about here, hang on, there's a door. And if you look up this end, you can't see much at this end of the ship because it's all smashed up. But here, you can see there's a doorway leading into somewhere. But the only way that you know of to get out is the way that you just came.
Fair enough. Well, I guess it's just one way out.
Is Sylphina like bleeding there?
No, she's not actively bleeding, but she's not in. She's in a bad state. She's in a bad way.
I can kind of see that.
You'd be able to, yeah.
I thrust my hand out towards her very quickly and just.
She actually jerks back and it's just, what the fuck?
35 health.
What?
Oh, okay. So she initially jumps back and she actually reaches for a rapier at her side. That's not. No, that one. And then as the spell goes off, she's like, oh. Thanks. It gives you like a double thumbs up instead of slowly takes a hand as she slowly takes a hand away from the rapier that she was reaching for. And she's gonna jerk her head like in that direction, and then remember that she can speak to you and say, "Follow. Let's go this way then." And she's like swims off over here.
I walk after her.
Yeah, is it like?
It's like one of those fucking what do you call those old like I can't remember what you call like, the old diving suits, and you just walk across the body. It's just like walking on the moon. Just every now and again, he just drifts a little bit forward. Yeah, and she will lead you back up in this direction. So, like, for you in this bit, there's a load of fucking broken wood and rubble and barrels and crates and all sorts of shit. It's all been smashed up from the bottom and most of the lower deck of the ship and all that crap because it's all been smashed up too. So it's a bit of rough terrain, but you can probably move as quickly through that on your own 2 feet as Sharod can swim past. It's there.
Stroke.
And yeah, so she'll lead you up to here. I would say that the gap here is. I'm trying to think how wide those eel things are. I'd say it's probably wide enough that you could either reach up and grab the lip of this and pull yourself up onto it quite easily because you're in water, even if you are made of fucking metal, or somebody can just give you a hand up. But you could, I would say that you can reach the edge of it and pull yourself up if you needed to onto the top deck.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah,
just climb up. That's easy.
And you are now stood on the deck.
Yay!
And as you look up, I don't know how. It's weird, isn't it? Because it's blind sight. So you don't. I keep going to say you see this, or you see that, but you don't.
Well, I
don't know how that works.
Technically, do I have full vision, but it's just like.
Yeah, I think we're treated like that. Like you have extremely good limited vision.
That is what it is. It's
Yeah.
not true sight, which is like you can see it, invisible and everything, but you'd see a lot.
And it's also not tremor sense either.
Yeah,
so because it's not you're not relying on tremors. You're just able to see in that area.
Yeah, like Daredevil. Did you ever watch the Netflix Daredevil?
No.
They show that's what you can see. He's got perfect vision, but he has no eye. He is blind.
Yeah. So because he's all okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I would say that you can see the ship above you because it is within like about 40. Well, it'd be within 60 feet. I know it's not on the map, but it is. And you, for the first time in 100 and fucking whatever many years, you said it was
136.
136.
Arbitrary figure.
I just imagine it changes every single time someone says something. How long has it been? What about 142 years? How long has it been? 96 years. Hey, and for the first time in that many years, you actually see sunlight. Not just the kind of sunlight that seeps through the cracks in the bottom of on the deck of the ship, but actual sunlight glinting on the surface of water 40 feet above your head.
When I get to, I just walk over to this side of the ship, just sort of having a look around, and then I stop there when I see these two. And then I turn around. I turn around, but I don't have to. I just say, "What happened to?" And obviously I recognise these two.
Yeah, they were members of the crew, and there are, as you do, and as you like, you can also see in the area that there are other bits of broken statues. Well,
the wizard you said was
the wizard's hole. The other one's got an arm missing, and there's like others in the area and some on the deck as well. But they're more. Actually, no. Most of the others are. There's the occasional like arm or leg or foot or something that's kind of floating around.
Nice.
Moses just asked you what happened to those two.
Don't know. Sounded like this.
Sophie,
well, the eel thingies know about that.
yeah, I was going to say,
basilisks. So you do tell him that the basilisks to obviously turn him to stone.
What
Yeah.
happened to the
yeah. So Sylphina's like, yeah, it happened to two of our friends. It happened to our captain as well, and the other one. And our friend Borgern, who was also like a member of the Glass Blades. She didn't tell you that bit, but Sylphina will tell you that it's like it also had happened to two members of their crew.
I walk down there then.
Yeah, I mean,
Step
it's
off
kind
the
of
edge of
slanted
the
that
thing.
way. Yeah,
So
you can jump off and just float down. Yeah.
understanding that what the guy with one arm is, well, is
I don't know, who is he?
incomplete. Don't know, but the wizard, is the wizard okay?
Make a medicine check. Actually, no. Or an investigation.
Where's
Or perception.
Okay.
I'd allow a perception on it, actually. Because you're kind of looking over to make sure. I'd go with either of those. Either medicine in investigation or perception. From what you can tell, he seems solid. Like, it seems like all of him is there. All connected. There doesn't seem to be any, like... yeah, no, he looks fairly solid.
I mean, it's a person, isn't it? You tend to know if there's bits missing or not.
Yeah, like a finger.
I
Sophia's going to swim over while you're looking over your friends, being all sad.
I say, would there be any way of recovering them?
Bringing them with us.
Well, from the description of what you said, they could still be alive. Well, I look at the wizard rather than the one-armed man, and I thought, well, he's had his arm eaten, but he may not want to come back. But there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the wizard.
We could. We're meeting someone in a couple of days.
Okay, so I try and lift the stone wizard up.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Just give me 2 seconds. Just to verify something. Weight increases by a factor of 10.
It's 90 kilograms. It's basically a ton, isn't it?
Yeah, essentially. Which.
So the only way you could get him up would be.
But he is in water as well.
Yeah, but you'd have to get him with like a net or something and a rope.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously we managed to get Worm and Borgern up who were quite small, but we also had both twins and the rest of the crew once we got up there, and Sylphina and a Wolfie.
Oh.
I would say if you try and lift him, you can make I just don't. No, you try and it just it shifts. It moves.
Yeah.
Because you're underwater and stuff, and it's like you can shift a ton. It's not impossible because it's also a statue and obviously at a weird angle and shit. But you can't actually lift it physically. I mean, well, you're underwater. I don't know how like a ton of stone works underwater.
It's still a ton. It's just if you get buoyancy on it, it makes it.
No, that's of course, yeah. Which
but, yeah, it doesn't have any because it's just
no.
stone.
It's not like us when we fill our lungs full of fucking air.
I'm quickly just gonna run pee. I can just.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you can shift it, but you're gonna need help to get that up. I didn't realise it was a factor of 10. It should have been a bit more work to get the other two up. But a ton between the crew and the twins isn't going to. I mean, the twins is not going to be that difficult anyway. They can probably lift a ton each.
Yeah, but Worm wouldn't be a ton when he was
No.
at the stone. It's
And actually,
still,
Borgren wouldn't have been either.
it's still quite easily carryable. It's like
Yeah.
it's a little statue. It's like the little cannon.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, Grunt, what? Well, fuck off out then. Fucking animals do me bastard head in at the minute. They always wanted to be in, and then they always wanted to be back out again immediately, and then back in again
They're
immediately.
cats and they're dicks.
Well, it's a dog as well.
Oh.
Well, not at this exact moment in time,
the
but
dog's
throughout the
being
day.
influenced by the cats. It's that easy. Well, we have a
All
rope, don't we?
Yeah. So as Sir Gregory asked that about whether there might be any way of recovering them, you see him actually physically try and lift the statue of this wizard in front of him.
Ah, duck.
I don't know, because this is obviously going to be a thing now. I don't know what on him is stone and what isn't.
Oh, like magical items.
Because there's every chance that we're about to fucking meet Sir Gregory's friend who's like been stoned for 100 and some years.
Oh my god, he's a new big bad.
So yeah, that's yeah, I don't know who that. Oh, there we go. We're gonna do wizard now. Yeah, so I don't know what is now. I mean, obviously, so that's slightly changed from last time. Because last time everything was stone, but there's probably, like I say, he's probably got a staff in his hand that's not stone, and probably a few other items. I don't know what. I'll look into that another time. But yeah, like, so you see him trying to lift the statue after he asked that.
Yeah. Fine. Guilty.
Yep, seems about fucking right. Yeah, won't make it easy for me on a night when I don't know what the fuck. To be honest, I haven't got a fucking clue what's happening anyway, so I'm just waiting to see what fucking we muddle up for next time. Right, yeah. So you seem trying to lift it. What would you like to do?
Well, there's not a lot I can do because I have got to wait until I can get lifted out anyway. So
yeah.
But I'm not sure the rope will hold though if we needed all the people to carry them out last time.
Well, I can climb up the rope.
Well,
that's a good point. Actually,
I'm gonna tell Sylphina to get Warark. And...
You know he's the strong one at the other end of the rope.
Yeah, well, he lifts it up. I'm gonna tie the rope around Sir Gregory. Not that I know his name, because. But yeah.
He hasn't told you yet.
No.
Okay.
So once he gets set up, to get his ass down here.
Why?
Just set the thing out. We can carry it together.
Just right. Tie the rope.
Yeah.
Tie the rope around the statue.
Tie the rope around the statue.
All get up the rope.
Right. So Gregory can climb up the rope. You can go up the rope.
Okay.
Yeah?
Fair enough.
So Fina can just swim up, and then the twins can pull the statue up. I would have thought.
Yeah,
I can't imagine the twins not being able to lift it out. You just smash it to pieces on the way up. So can you just make sure you hit every rock on the way up so that we can't say? Yeah. So Sylphina's going to go bloop 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 bloop.
We've got a capstan on the ship. That's what that thing is at the front. It's a big winch.
No, it's not. It's an anchor.
Yeah, which is attached to a big winch.
No.
That's what it's for.
No. The twins are just going to fucking power them up and like nearly fucking tip the boat over.
Right, so Sir Gregory climbs up the rope, walks to the front of the ship, starts messing with the capstan, turns around, and then sees what you're doing and just like...
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay, then.
All right, well, you all get yourselves back to the fucking boat. And Sir Gregory comes up. Sylphina gets up first and warns everybody that there's she just kind of gets onto the ship and she's like, there's a walking, talking suit of armor on the way up. I think it might be an undead, but it does seem friendly because that's what she thinks you are at the minute. as far as she's concerned. She's like, he's clearly some kind of fucking undead shit. She doesn't know what it is, but it seems friendly, so it's alright at the minute. And then she tells Borak that like his sister's about on her way up, so she's going to need some help pulling up one of the statues, the wizard statue specifically. And between you, you managed to fish out a wizard as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so Gregory's over here, stood next to Turga, who's just kind of looking him up and down, watching the water just pour out of the fucking. There's a fucking seaweed and shit clinging to him. It's like, and he just leans over and pulls the starfish off your back. Gives you a nod as you look in his direction and throws it back over the side.
Thank you.
Alright. And you are?
I would say Sir Gregory.
Right.
You just see me look down at it, and then like set the glove off, and there's nothing in it. And I put the glove back on, and it's but I don't appear to be
Fucking phone.
me anymore.
What do you mean, you?
Oh yeah, everybody on the ship can hear you. Oh no, they can't actually.
Well,
Toby's at the other end. Like, why are they talking? What?
I can't even see Toby. She's way out of range.
Yeah. That's a good point, actually. Actually, I don't even think you probably can't see Brenora because she'll be up on the fucking.
Oh yeah.
She'll be up on the mast. And actually, I think possibly 10. Toby's only just out of your fucking sight. But and Brenora, because she'd be that far back and then up, you also can't probably see her. Yeah, that's really fucking. This is gonna
Everything
be weird.
is constantly like a surprise. It's like,
yeah. So anyway, so Sharag asked you, what do you mean, or whatever you said. I don't know what you said. I got distracted.
Well, I was just like trying to indicate that I no longer have a body.
Did you just take the chest plate off? Take the helmet off.
Well, I can, but the glowing eyes are still in the helmet. Put the helmet down next to me, and then I realise that I have to keep turning the helmet to point. I'll just put it back on again.
I just thought that's fucking weird. Nothing. Just what happens if his head gets knocked off? It's like one of the it's like the cartoons, isn't it? It's like, oh, over here, you idiot!
yeah.
The body, the body's just fucking flailing around and smacking the head all over the floor.
Oh my god, what movie is that? I just remembered it.
Please,
it's one of the. It's like a fucking vampire or a zombie or something. It's been done a few times.
Yeah, it's an old one, and it's like, I'm over here, and the body. Like,
the body's just fucking smashing around all over the place.
yeah.
Fucking no, there was. I'm trying to. There's one in particular that I'm thinking of, but I can't fucking. Anyway. Yeah. What would you like to do?
I will explain why I am. Then, wait, I'm not doing that again because you will. No, but I explain why I am.
As you're doing that, they all start crowding around. So Gregory's telling the story of his life.
Yeah. Huh. So,
Not Brenora and Toby. They ain't got a fucking clue. No, actually, they do.
So
Yeah, actually, because we are at anchor, so I'd say that everybody kind of fucking at this point. You see Toby. Brenora's come down and trotted over.
Oh, that's the thing. After so long, I don't get surprised when people just like
just turn up.
It's like that's all the way that it works.
Oh. Yeah. So you explain to everybody what happened.
Yep, I was just, doing what you normally do in the abyss, fighting demons, and the next thing I know, I was in a wizard's chamber, and I was kind of metal.
Is that the dude? Is that the guy?
No. This was before the calamity.
Again, there's a general stunned fucking silence. As everybody say, do you know when, like you say, when somebody says something and you're like, ah, yeah, what? It just takes that fucking second to sink in what you've actually just fucking said, and they're all just like, but that was 800 and something years ago.
Yes.
So
That's why it's year 823.
So, like, this will be probably fucking Torby because she's a smart one, or Safina. It's probably Torby. She's like, but then, actually, you always see her eyes light up a bit. She's like, so you were around during the Age of Arcana?
Yes, and I think that was where the idiot made the mistake, or when the idiot made the mistake. He wasn't very precise on his spell casting.
Hmm.
I think he was trying to make a suit of armor, and he needed it to be a strong suit of armor. So he wanted to bind a demon to it. So he, from what I could remember and what he said, he just asked for the strongest soul in the abyss.
Sorry, I'm laughing with you because you definitely find it funny. Go on, that's brilliant.
Because it's just I've just said it so many times. It says the strongest soul in the abyss. He didn't say demon soul.
Do demons even have souls?
Yeah, the demons do, because that's
Demons,
what they.
yeah,
That's
you
where
can-
they
you can only
feed
kill
on.
them. But you can only kill them properly. And it's also why you can only kill them properly in the abyss, because that's where their souls are bound.
Yeah, because they just return to home base.
Yeah, because if not, then they can reform most of them. In fact, nearly all of them.
They trade in souls. Souls are currency.
They do. They're the soul coins.
Yeah.
I like that because you probably that's fucking funny.
Harry doesn't know that, but I know that.
That's pretty funny. I like that. I just love the way it's fucking delivered as well.
Well, it's like
We're doing this for 800
Again.
fucking years. Every new group of people, and there's always a new fucking group because they always fucking die. Fucking humans. I like how you're. No, it's never been funny. It's now like just fucking. He's technically a human paladin trapped inside a suit of armor who's fucking fed up with humans because they die so fucking easily all the time.
Yeah.
So fucking hell. I'll go through all that shit again. Right. I'm gonna go get a drink, and then we can get on with whatever the fuck's gonna happen next. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh. Should we tie him somewhere as
I
well?
thought I told you that, to be perfectly honest.
What,
It sounds like it sounds like I'd not actually mentioned it to him.
what
I
the
know
whole
I know
in the abyss thing?
Yeah, I know I'd mentioned it to you, but I don't. I
know, we
mustn't
were
have said
both
it to
there.
him.
Because that was that day you were so excited about telling it to us, and we were both there, and you retold it.
I thought it sounded like he'd not heard it.
I think it was more the execution of how like shit, here we go again. Fucking humans. If it was human though, right? This must be an awkward thing, outliving all the other humans. You know, humans, little squishy things that doesn't live for that long. Not that
Well, you're right, but I haven't actually got a body anymore. I just inhabit
Just-
this suit of plate, and I can't get out of it because I'm bound to it.
Yeah, that's a bit fucked up. But at least it wasn't this guy. They pulled out
No,
of the
he's.
ocean.
I'm gonna assume he was a good guy. Well, he could be. He could be a bad guy.
Oh,
I just know he was on the ship.
So he's been a suit of armor since before the calamity, and he's been down there for like ages.
No, right. So he's been a suit of armor since before the calamity. Yes.
Mhm.
But he didn't start off being animated. It's
Huh.
just because he's been a suit of magical plate, intelligent, or what is it, sentient
Sentient.
plate for so long that he's managed to get to the point of animating himself as well. So it used to be that he was just worn by various people, just going like, somebody had him as a suit of armor, then somebody else used him as a suit of armor.
At least you don't have a nose.
He's been all the way through the crap of doing good things, doing bad things, because he's been wearing the armor, or he's been the armor of somebody who's doing bad things, trying to convince them not to do it, but doesn't always manage it. And in the end, he's just like, screw this. I'm not gonna be stuck to be doing bad things because I'm being worn by a bad person. So I just like started to develop the ability to move myself.
So it's
So
something
now I
that
can
happened
walk
over
around
time.
and talk. Yeah, well, it's been a long time to
Oh
work that.
yeah.
So yeah, that's what he's
Kinda
done.
cool.
So now he is actually self-aware again.
Oh, that must be so fucked up though, because probably being a deep person and being stuck on some bastard doing proper bad shit. There's nothing you can do about it.
Well, exactly. Well, that's the thing. You have sentient weapons, don't you?
Yeah.
Like if you remember,
Frosty.
yeah, lawful good. What was it? Frostbrand.
Yeah.
So that's a celestial or something gets bound to one of those.
Hmm.
But when you get evil weapons, it's obviously fiends and demons.
Kill everyone. What was that?
But yeah, that's what Worm Sword keeps saying.
Kill everyone.
Yeah.
Fucking sword. I wonder if it's still talking to them in his statue form.
It'll probably be screaming to get off him, but
No one can hear it? I don't feel sorry for it.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh.
Oh.
So, what's the plan then? What's the? I'll move you to the thing. What's the plan for getting back? Are you going back the same way you came? Are you wanting to cut straight across?
Straight across would probably be just as fast, really, but it would be safer staying by land, wouldn't it?
I would say that Sylphina would probably say that following the route that you've already come would probably be a bit safer.
Yeah.
So at least you know what to expect in those areas.
Yeah, that sounds safe. Oh, nothing failing.
No, well, this is it, isn't it? She's like her and the crew are the only ones that know anything, and most of the crew have never
DM's on this.
done any kind of what?
DM's on this. Not joined yet. On this.
All right, that'll be interesting. And we've met him, and you're back.
And you're back.
Good luck. And you're back. Oh no, you fell over and broke. What a shame.
Oh.
Although, to be fair, we could do with getting Borgin back, because we've got, and Worm, because we've got no fucking range characters now, with the members of the crew. Right. Okay, so use, I guess, spend the night getting to know Sir Gregory a bit.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Sharing stories of your boring little adventures compared to his massive, awesome ones, because he was once level 20 paladin.
Yeah.
Literally walked into the abyss and started slaying demons because he had nothing better to do.
Did he just get bored one day and said, I'm gonna go to the Seven Hells and just...
Well, I was going down the 99 layers of the abyss, and I was like, level 17.
Oh, so he was pretty much, playing Diablo.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. just for shits and giggles.
Oh, that's great.
New game plus.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking funny.
Actually, that's a good point. Whilst
Liam
we're
says on my way.
talking, what?
Liam says on my way. Setting my
Okay.
Twitch shop. Yeah.
As you are talking and that through the night, I don't know if we've got anything spare because he has no weapons.
Do I have anything there? Got some gloves. He probably doesn't.
I don't know what we've got on the loot chest.
Nothing.
We've put nothing in it. No.
Nah, probably not. I got a trident. +1.
I'm trying to think what I've got.
Pretty much it.
I'm going to ask him what kind of weapons he prefers.
Hello.
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 Melee weapons.
That's fucking
I
hell.
have a slight problem.
Right.
I
Yeah,
can't
hello.
actually. I don't actually know what exists beyond like 60 feet.
Imagine me shooting a bow.
That's the point. It's like,
Am I
Oh, I see. All right, you're telling us that, right? Yes, got you.
yes.
Sorry,
That's
I
why
was
it's like melee weapons.
yeah,
It's
I
like, well,
know.
because yes,
I
I
love
can't. Not having eyes. And I just put one of the fingers into where the glowing bit is, and it's like not having eyes. I can't actually see. I just get what I can sense that the mage sort of gave me, which is good, but it's limited.
I cannot remember, although I feel like I did. Did I leave my maul behind? Because I've technically got it on me. It's in my backpack on fucking D&D Beyond.
Technically, you would have left it on the ship. I don't see why you would be carrying.
No,
No,
not
he
in,
doesn't
not
mean
on the
on
ship.
the
I mean,
ship.
like actually back at
at home?
When you got your
Oh,
big axe, I don't think you'd have carried on.
I
with
wouldn't have carried two. I mean, I could, but I wasn't going to carry two fucking great big weapons with me. So
Yeah, you probably would have, knowing you.
no, I think there was actually a thing where I was like looking at them both, or at least in my head there was a moment where I was like looking at one and looking at the other.
No, you actually said that.
Yeah, I thought I did. Yeah, well, I wasn't sure whether I'd actually said it or not. Yeah, so I think I did. I think I ended up leaving them all behind. I don't know what else have we got. That's because anything we tried to remove. Well, not that anybody would, but if we tried to remove the rapier from Worm, it would just be. I don't. It's bound. It's bound to. Well, that's the thing. You see, it's still bound to him.
Hmm.
That's how you know he's not fucking dead. Toby works out after about fucking an hour. So he can't be dead because everything's still bound to him. As she tries to take everything off him.
You heard that she was studying Worm for a long time.
Yeah, in fine detail. Unfortunately, his trousers are not magic.
Wouldn't there be an extra like weapons on the ship?
Not
Well,
really.
it doesn't really matter. It's I can use anything. I use my fists at the moment.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to think what. I mean, I can give you a hand axe.
No, it's be fine. If it ever comes to anything, then I'll just pick up a. What do you get on a gaff hook?
Mm-hmm. What he said.
That's like, you know what the sand people use, which is used on a ship, and it's for catching the nets that had the cargo in, so you could catch on.
Oh, I see what you. Yeah,
What's
yeah.
it
Okay.
called?
It's a gaff hook. It's just a stick with a hook on the end.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know. There's two kinds apparently.
There's two what?
There's two kinds of gaff hooks.
Gaff hooks for sale. Yeah, so if you see, some of them look like the hook that Long John Silver ended up having on his hand. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they actually use that one for sticking into the side of fish when they're trying to get it to the fish market.
Isn't there a killer film, like a horror film, where they use that weapon?
Probably.
Oh yeah.
I know what you did last summer.
Yeah. Actually, I think he used one in Scream as well at some point.
Yeah, Scream. That was it.
But like, it was a popular thing in the fucking 90s, early 2000s. For-
End of
in all those-
90s. End of 90s.
Yeah. All that kind of fucking. Oh look, it's a horrible thing in the near the sea. It was definitely I Know What You Did Last Summer because he was a fisherman, wasn't
Yeah, they
But Scream
Ran
was
him
like a
over.
spoof of all of those fucking movies, though, wasn't it? That's why it was always like oversized fucking knives, like combat knives and fucking everything else they'd ever use.
Yeah.
Chainsaws.
I think I only watched like a couple of two.
Overcompensating.
Scream's just fucking stupid.
It is though.
But it was
Go
meant.
back
But it was
and-
meant to be.
So scary movies.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they
Yeah,
really
but that
were
was
meant
their
to be
thing,
fucking
though.
stupid. Yeah, the Scream was
So
stupid,
bad.
but the scary movies are also fucking. They were stupid. Okay, Leo,
Yes.
we might have actually already found a cure for Worm and Borgum.
I'm so smart.
So,
I mean,
as in, like, it's not going to take very long.
yeah.
So you can either put your new character in your back pocket and save it for another time. You're like when I eventually fucking kill you, or for another game, or I can introduce it anyway. Or we can introduce it at some point anyway.
I'll think about it.
Right, because what we do, so the idea at the minute is that we are heading back to Palmaflora, which is probably going to take about 3 days roughly, and we're going to meet the twins' grandmother. Well, grandma there,
Mhm.
who reckons she can put things right.
Dun dun dun. It works for Worm, but not for Borgum.
Well,
I like her doesn't question how that old crone is gonna triumph from the mountains on the floor.
Liam's not going to. Well, actually, Liam's not going to question that, but neither would Borgum. But
Never
Morgan can't question
question
anything.
how old women manage to do things.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably
Well, this is it. I reckon that's how she's got away with everything for so long. Because everyone's like, "All right, well, it's just..." Well, but it is like that.
Mm.
Oh, it's just grandma. Yeah, of course she did that. No, of course she went out with the hunting party and kept up with them and came back. Why wouldn't she be able to?
Uh-huh.
Or
Of course, she was with the clans in the north last week, and now she's with us in the south. What?
or they're like, oh, there's nothing to eat. There's no food here. All of a sudden, Grandma turns up 2 minutes later. Here you go. Here's a little buffet for yourself.
You
The
proper
table's
fucking
full
wood.
of meat.
Have you eaten yet? Come on, have some more. You're getting
You look
fat.
It's turned around and the table's full of food, and you're like, where the hell did this come from?
Oh no, it's not because grandmas don't. It's mums that do you getting fat, isn't it? Grandmas do
Yeah.
that. You're looking skinny. So I'm fucking not.
Are you sure you don't want something to eat?
Yeah, it's we finished dinner 10 minutes ago.
yeah. Are you sure you had enough? Yeah, I literally can't get off this fucking sofa that I'm now taking up all of.
Do you want a cup of tea with some biscuits?
No.
Actually, yeah, I do. But no,
it's
fuck
just
off.
like, no, I don't.
Well, I'll get some anyway.
Yeah.
You've not
Oh,
had
yeah.
you've not had a biscuit yet. Yeah,
It'll
I told you I didn't want a fucking biscuit.
Oh, my
It'll
aunt
go
was
to
like
my-
that.
It'll go to my steak stomach. Want some more steak? Yeah, I'll have steak. This goes to my steak stomach. There's always another stomach.
No, I don't
No,
believe in
there
that.
isn't.
I don't believe in that. Catherine and Kieran doing, I've got a pudding stomach. No, you haven't. You have to do what I do and eat so much fucking food when you actually eat your main meal that you can't possibly eat anything else.
Yeah,
And it
that's why
fills
you
up
give
your
me
fucking
cake.
pudding stomach.
I still have one though anyway.
No, I don't. Not until about 2 hours after. Maybe an hour, depends. If I had a good shit in there.
If you're doing pudding, you just do pudding. You don't do a
I'm
main.
gonna go pee.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. So what are we having for dinner? Pudding.
Trifle.
Yeah. Right. Sauces.
What we're having for like the actual dinner though. No, that is dinner. It's
Yeah,
trifle.
no, I'm going to eat that and then I'm going to pass out from the sugar rush.
I don't think Kieran would mind that.
No, we've done it before. I eat one of the. I never. Well, I rarely do both. But yeah, yeah. So also, not that Borgen would have any fucking clue, obviously, because he's not aware of anything. But you would if you'd been here, Liam. We've just been back down to the ship, and well, we haven't. Sylphina and
Me.
Sharog went back down to the ship just to see if there was anything else down there, and managed to fish out a walking, talking suit of armor.
Yeah.
Which it turns out is like 800 and some years old.
Old bastard. He makes Borgen look old.
No, he's older than that. It is 800. It
Yeah,
must be
the suit of
close to
armor.
900 years old or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it was before, yeah.
For the calamity.
But Borgen doesn't know any of that yet, so we'll keep a bit of mystery for Liam to ask when he finally returns. Yeah, okay, so you're gonna head back. We'll say it's the next day after you spent the night swapping story.
I'm gonna take a long rest then, so I get my slots back.
Yeah, I think I need to as well actually, because I think I might have raged. Although I didn't take any damage, I only get me rage back.
No, but I used some spell. Various things.
Don't know why. Nobody was in danger.
No, but I didn't sending. Why is sending a level 3 spell?
Because you would have chosen to use it as a level 3 spell.
No, it only shows up as a level 3. I'm sure.
It should have sending.
You should have the choice between. I can't remember because I don't have.
Yeah, it should have a thing next to it so you can cast it at a lower level. So it should say cast it first or second or whatever. It's a second level spell, though, isn't it?
No, it's 3.
Oh, it is actually a 3rd level spell. Oh yeah, because you had to wait to get it.
Can't cast it lower than 3.
No, it might be a level 3, third level spell then.
Yeah.
It was the other one, the one that
Jester?
no, Jester did use sending, but the one that Caleb had not used all the time early on wasn't sending. It was something else. It was a cantrip
Message.
or something. A message, yeah, and that does have like a limited range and stuff on it.
60. No, it's further than 60. No, it's quite some distance on that, but yeah, I know what you mean.
But it's not like as long as you know who they are.
Yeah, that's the difference from sending, though. I can send that anywhere. As long as I know the person.
Liam, I swear to God, if you keep calling him the Plank King, I'm actually going to come to fucking Newcastle and slap you.
Did he call him the Plant King again?
You have to know that his name is not the Plank King now, and you have to be doing it to wind me up. And if you're doing it to wind me up,
Where
you
did he do
fucking
that?
succeeded.
Where did he do?
Not.
Yeah, I don't know what.
No, he's just sent me a message.
So we're now fighting the Plant King.
Apparently, yeah.
He's been calling him that for ages. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I think he misheard it at the beginning, and
I
for
think-
some reason didn't fucking use his thinking brain. Amazingly.
Oh, you mean every time that we talk about him, he's like, "Oh yeah, his name's the Plant King."
Right, what's his what is he called then?
Right, think about it.
Plank.
Oh,
He's a
Plank
pirate.
King. Oh,
He's top boy, big bollocks, Mr. Pirate.
How?
So it's plank, as in on a ship.
oh,
How?
okay. I need to change that character's thing then.
Mm-hmm.
And also, where's your fucking? I know you said you'd done a thing to fucking read. Did you? I. Hang on a minute.
Where
Right,
to
is there an actual backstory, or did like that you've written out, or was it?
Yeah, I've written one out. Where the fuck has it gone?
Yeah, because as I say, I couldn't actually. It wasn't your
good one,
notes or
Doc.
description or anything. You done all like your background and all that stuff, but it was I couldn't find anything in your notes and that. But anyway,
Plant King? I.
just read what a fucking Doc wrote. No bad.
Yeah, that was
It's
funny.
just such a no bad.
But how? We had a
Um,
whole session where, well, not a whole session, but a big session where we talked a lot about him. And
Oh,
several times called him the Plank King. I don't understand.
I think I'm assuming at this point it's one of those things that's just got stuck in his fucking head.
Yeah.
Possibly because we made such a big point about it not being, because I've done that before, where someone's like made such a big point about it not being that one thing that thing is now so fucking embedded that I can't get rid of it.
Oh, I need to pull up my Plant King drawing again.
Yeah, that was
There you go. Notes backstory.
Alright, I'll have a look in a bit.
You'll never get to use it. We're gonna fix
Well,
it.
yeah, that's up to yeah. I mean, you can do, Liam. It's up to you. Because actually, Doc's sort of going to be doing that as well. Well, yeah, we'll see how it. Okay, then, yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Right. So, is there anything anybody wants to do overnight on the ship, apart from?
Standing completely still.
Yeah, you're just going to stand completely. You're not, because we tied you to the. Oh, did we actually? What did we do with him? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
he's just,
He's in
he's
the
just
corner.
stuck in a
Worms him.
corner with some bags,
back to
sacks
the boat.
pushed up against him,
Yeah.
so it don't
Right.
fall over.
Right. So
Put it
worm.
like
Worm is there. Oops.
oh,
Borgum. What do we
we
do with
we
Borgum?
can't put him behind the door because then someone smacked the door in his face.
I think he'd just get put somewhere like there, just with those sacks just sort of on him, so he just like don't fall over.
No, just sat in
Yeah.
the middle of them all so that he's like doesn't get broken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What,
okay,
what
we'll
about
put
this mage bitch? We picked up.
he'd probably be
Oh.
in the same kind of space. Just stick him.
that. No, we'll give him a nice, comfy bed to go in.
Oh, I see how it is. He gets a bedroom.
That is his bedroom. We can put you in the hold if you want, but you'll get thrown around more. And if you get broken,
That's
I
the
would
thing,
put a
though.
hole in the bottom of the boat.
That's what the original said to put you in the hole, but then we were like,
we can wrap them up in the hammocks. They'll just swing around down there.
Hmm.
Oh, I haven't put Sir Gregory on, have we?
No.
No, that's not the right token. He can be wherever he fucking wants. Stand guard all night with his massive range of fucking vision.
Yeah, well, he's not really good at that.
Yeah,
It's-
I'll keep watch. You can see everything. Well, to be fair, you are in one respect.
Yeah, but
Which
it's
is if
only
anything
when
gets actually close enough to do any damage, you're probably going to know it's there.
yeah,
But as an early warning system. No, not so much.
I hear something. Don't know what though, but I hear something. No, he
So I
doesn't.
see-
What
no, you
was it
can't.
Lord Nelson did when he put the telescope up to his wooden eye, didn't it? And he said, "I see no ships." That's what he's like. Like, what are you worried about? There's nothing.
It's fine. It's all good. Oh,
Here's an interesting thing.
go on.
So he stands there and he looks through the telescope.
Yeah.
Well, you've got no eye, so I don't think it works.
But no, absolute fair point.
I think you
Actually
just.
use- you can't
You
use
actually go up to it, put your visor up to it, and you just see everything that you normally see.
Yeah,
Nothing changes.
No, I was just going to say, perfectly valid point, because it works on optics, doesn't it? And,
Yeah.
and he can't see anything, so
There's no eyeball to
you
actually.
just see him look at it.
amplify.
It looks like he's sniffing it, which he can't do either, because it's like
What's that smell? What smell? I can't smell anything. He's the only one that can stay in a room with fucking Vorak when he starts letting out. It's like, what? You haven't done anything. What's that noise? I didn't hear anything either.
Oh, that's great.
That's a good point. Oh, fucking hell. Perfect vision. Can speak to anybody in their head within 60 feet, but can't smell or hear?
I think you can. I think you can hear.
Yeah, because I don't. Yeah, because it's vibrations, isn't it?
Mm.
And it would be the same as sound, as talking and stuff,
So you can sense everything like that,
but not
you
smells. 'Cause...
can't smell stuff. No, not having a nose.
Well, Safina's the only one that can. Oh, mine actually is. I guess it's like you're all resting for the night, aren't you?
Still anchored.
What?
Are we still anchored, or is? are we doing
I'd
the
say
ships?
so. Yeah, because you already were, and there's, as far as you're aware, there's nothing else here, is there? So, I would say that for the sake of it, you will get a good night's rest. Those that need to. You can set off the next day. Obviously, Sylphina's sailoring. So we need to see how well we sailor her. Let's go
Did you
back.
bring Neff's HP?
Oh well, yeah, but we're not staying on this map. Well, sort of bring you.
Aw.
So I can't remember how fucking far. I think
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I feel. Oh, hang on. That's what we'll do. We'll do the sailoring first. See how well she's doing. I don't know which fucking. What do we use for sailoring? Is it normally intelligence?
Hold
What
on. Sailing is intelligence
Yeah.
with proficiency.
Oh my lord, Sophina!
Oh. Oh shit! Oh no! She has great difficulty manoeuvring between the two islands on her own without the help of Captain Worms.
She's got Turgon with her, so he can, because the pair of them did it themselves quite for long enough.
Well, let's see.
Worm's gonna come out pissed.
No!
Okay. Yeah. However, so it doesn't go too well. It takes most of the day to actually get out from the position that they've got them like between the two islands and stuff. They do start making some headway in this kind of direction, but you don't get as far as you'd probably have hoped for a day's travel. she just seems to be like fighting the wind and everything the entire fucking way. A bit like when you go sailing in Valheim and you're all the way around a fucking massive island.
Yep.
And every single time you turn, the wind's in your fucking face.
Yep.
And then you come across the plains and a fucking death skeeto flies out and stabs you in the fucking neck and kills you.
Or you have
A bit like that.
Or you have a
But,
dachshund that says.
but without the death mosquito to murder you.
Or you have a
Because
dachshund that says, "I never bothered eating on the ship," and then dies 2 seconds later.
Yeah. Why do I want to do that? Because you die.
Fucking trolls. So where about are we? Like past?
I'd say yeah, probably just a butcher like the top bit of the where it says gravid.
So
Apelagalago.
like here.
Acapelagalo, yeah. I'd say you probably made it about that far.
Wow.
I think, given that we've got a bit of a time restraint, she'll probably. Oh, she's going to leave Torby to sail through the night, or for a few hours. Well, actually, only a few hours because she only needs a few hours rest, doesn't she?
4.
So actually, she'll let Torby take over, and for a little while. Well, then she'll let Torby take over captaining, but Torby can't actually fucking handle the ship. She's too fucking weak and pathetic. She just has a better understanding of fucking stuff. So between her and Turgon, they managed to sort that shit out. But so they managed to keep the pace through the night, so you get a little bit further. As you come into the next day, I need to roll one of them. Okay. The wind is mostly in your favour, so when she does this, and she's had a good night's sleep, come on, you can fucking do it. You can
I'll
do
give
it
her
today.
guidance.
Oh, okay. What?
Oh my god! That's a D4.
What's guidance? A D4?
Yeah.
So good job it's not a fucking instant fucking fail, isn't it? What?
Wow, Sophina!
Fuck!
What the hell? Oh.
Just don't. How?
So the painting on the side of the ship is no more.
Wow. Alright, so the wind is in your favour. So you make some fair distance. You do manage to get to about here by the end of the well, hang on. Roughly by the end of the day. However, it's been fucking rocky and bumpy, and anybody that's got the slightest queasy stomach has been fucking throwing up everywhere. Because she's just not been able to. She's like, whilst the wind's in your favour, she's somehow been managing to, like, you know, make a right fucking mess of it. I don't know. Maybe she needs to get some sleep, actual sleep, instead of meditating. I do need Sharok to roll a d20, though, please.
Yes,
I
sir.
have a question. Are me and Worm still intact from all the rocking about? Or are we just face down on the floor now?
Oh, Worm is. We made sure he was secure. No one's checked on you.
Oh, wow.
No, he's tied down in his day bed. So-
Yeah, no, I would say that it's not been like. I might do a check if we'd been through a massive fucking storm, and she'd been shit at sailing, and there'd been a fucking fight or something. But for the most part, they made sure that you were fairly secure. I can't find. I've lost my page.
You put
4.
the-
Oh,
you put
okay.
the sacks of like flour and grain and just stuck that around you. So
Yeah. So you're kind of.
no, I mean, you're laughing, but it's like that's basically packaging.
Oh
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh definitely.
And things like the furniture in Worm's room, like the daybed and that, will be fucking screwed to the floor anyway, or whatever, nailed to the floor anyway.
Mhm.
They don't generally have furniture that floats around on ships, just in case there is a storm.
It'd be
So,
very, like,
and
delicate,
if he's then
like-
tied to it, I think he'll be.
Every time she
The mage fell over, but no one's telling fucking Sir Gregory. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. The biggest problem of the day is people having to fucking occasionally save themselves from being flung overboard as a ship, because the wind that's in your favour somehow is managing to send the ship fucking all over the place. Yeah, she's clearly having a fucking hard time of it. She says, however, you do sort of, you can see the islands in the distance by the end of the day. And she leaves Torbjorn and Turgon and that again in charge for a few hours, and entrust them to make the turn in this direction.
She's
so
just
actually,
rusty. She's just rusty.
yeah, she's just not had to like actually, sail for a long time, other than at night where she's just generally holding it fucking steady. Torby's going to try and make the turn. Let's see if she can fucking. Why didn't that just fucking roll?
Oh.
No, seem to be facing the right direction the next day. The direction she wants you to be facing. It seems to have done well through the night. Is there anything? I don't know. There's nothing fucking Volrat wants to do on this journey. Is there anything Sir Gregory wants to do? What's watching this shit show of fucking sailors?
He's just you can see him looking around, and there's just an odd thought every now and again that I would have thought that the standard of sailing went up in the last 136 years.
Do you just stand there most of the day, just not moving?
Yeah, well,
Landed in the middle of the fucking shit. Okay.
But literally not moving, like swaying up and down. Like anyone else doing that, I'd be getting like nauseous and everything. But it's like
just stood still.
Whatever. There's nothing that I can't throw up. So I can't see the horizon moving.
You ain't got any ears. Can't get fucking motion sick.
Yeah, and I can't see the horizon moving because there isn't one. So in some way, it's ideal. This.
Yeah. Apart from if the ship goes down because of some shit sailing and you end at the bottom of the fucking sea again.
Well,
although as long as you're not trapped under anything, you can just fucking walk off.
Walk away. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Hang on a minute. What was I doing? I keep clicking on the wrong. Do you know what? I'll put that there because then I'll click on the right sheet. Whoa. Okay, so next day, following day. Ooh, no, that was the wrong fucking dice.
Still guidance.
Just roll. Oh, this is for the weather. All right, so the weather's shit the next day. Fucking hammering rain, winds blowing in the wrong direction. Proper fucking Valheim. On the sea in a fucking stormy weather. The wind's blowing in the wrong direction. You fucking soaking wet.
Is it lightning?
Where is she? Oh, you want to give her guidance? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, but is it lightning? Yeah. Is it like a storm?
There is an actual storm, yes.
With lightning.
And all of it is like fucking. It's almost like it's just there to fuck her up.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna pull out that fucking horn.
Oh. Okay.
If it's a lightning storm, well, there's lightning.
When the lightning started, I went inside. The
okay. All right.
Because I want to get struck. Because it has to get struck by lightning to get a charge. Because Grandma fucking used it. Last charge.
But if the metal armor gets electrocuted, it'll conduct the electricity, and when Borgar awakes, zap. Hello.
No, you're kind of there, but no, that's not why I've gone inside.
Have you seen what happens to metal when it gets struck by lightning?
Like in Scooby-Doo? There goes kaboom.
Sort of.
Oh, it was almost a 20, Sylphina. Come on.
I would say because she's going to get that as well. Yeah. She definitely she seems more in her element now. Like when the winds were favouring her, that wasn't fucking great.
She's got wet. She likes it when she's wet.
Right, exactly. It's her favourite condition. This, she seems to fucking revel in. This is fucking brilliant, and she's doing really well. Go on, Liam. I'll let you roll a d20. Let's see if you can kill us while you're not here.
Yay. A D20.
Yep.
Did that work?
Oh, yeah, it did.
Yay!
And yeah, other than the shitty stormy weather, everything seems to go really well. And you do arrive very fucking late.
Do I get struck by lightning?
Oh right, yes, sorry. Roll a. I hadn't thought that fucking far ahead. I just made shit up. Roll a d20.
Alright.
Yeah, you got struck by lightning. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
you regained a charge.
nice. My hair's all poofy.
No, actually, it didn't affect you at all. Like the horn just absorbed it, and you actually, I think you're immune to lightning damage anyway, aren't you? Oh, well, you can
Yeah.
have poofy hair if you want. I'm not going to say you're not allowed to, but you know, it actually doesn't.
It's so humid.
Yeah, it is hot and stormy. Ugh, gross.
Cool. I added that.
Yeah,
as
so
a
it has a charger in it. Yeah, and as you pull in late, I haven't got. Oh no, they're not there. Although actually, everybody's there. You very late, still stormy, as you pull into the dock at Palma Flora. Although it's quite difficult to tell how late it is because it's stormy, overcast sky and all that. However, standing upon the dock, and I don't have a token for her, so it's fucking irrelevant, is Grandma.
Emma.
Stood there in the storm, waiting for the ship to come in.
Yay, Grandma.
Yeah. So, oh dear, you made it then.
Gonna run up, hug her. I'm just gonna lift her like.
You
know?
try to lift her. She doesn't want you to, so you know. Yeah, Vorak runs out and gives her a big hug as well. She's like, so, where are they then?
Oh, they're on the ship.
What? Oh shit! Yeah. Oh yeah, that thing we were doing. Oh fucking bollocks and shitting twatting thing. Where's me? Ah, there we go. Let me just double check something before we go any further. Actually, where is Mr. Plate still on below deck because it is still stormy?
Yeah, if it's still storming, and he's just
Okay.
He's in the main cabin, Worm's cabin, but he's
Right.
just
So
like
you've just stepped out into
Stood.
yeah.
behind the door like a suit of armor at that point, in like
Okay.
a resting pose.
Okay. Interesting.
Nothing to see here.
Oh, it's not. Okay, so right, so you lead her back on. The twins lead her back onto the ship and into the cabin first, because obviously, you know, Worm. Oh yeah. You're not really sure what it is she's doing. Do you want to go back to the ship? Because then everybody's on there. I haven't got a token
Yeah.
for her, which is just sad. I'm gonna have to fix that.
Can't you just make a circle like he did with the mage moving around?
I didn't do that.
No.
I mean, that's not the ship. The fuck am I doing?
Oh, Doc did.
No, you can just create a circle. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not
Just-
gonna do
That's
that.
Grandma.
No, I'm not doing that. No. I'm gonna do a proper token for her because she deserves it. Just not yet. Yeah. So I guess where am I? Oh, there I am.
We're
Take her
probably
in.
there.
and she does. And almost instant. I'm gonna have to do this with everybody here because I never even thought about fucking asking. Where did Sir Gregory live, or where has he been over the years?
As Sir Gregory, or as
As both?
well, he was
Because obviously it's a lot. But
yeah,
has he travelled far?
wherever he was worn, for the last 8.
Right. Oh,
years
I see what you're saying. Yes.
But
'cause I
in the
forgot,
previous thing, he was a well-known paladin, I guess.
All right. So would you say? I can't remember what we said about his ability to. Has he always been aware of what's around him?
Yeah, but
Even when he was warned by other people,
yes,
was he
he
aware
was always aware of the thing around him, but he wasn't able to move. And that's something he's developed over the last 100 and odd years when he's been that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we talked about that when Jay was gone. didn't
Yeah, because when he was first created, he was sentient, but he was a suit of a magical plate. Now he's self wearing the magical plate. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's moved on from being worn by evil people.
Right. Okay.
But if you look carefully, if you look at the armor, there's lots of like embellishments that have been like scratched off or
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just trying to work. I hadn't foreseen the circumstances, and I don't know because I don't want to give too much away. Right, okay. So she comes in, immediately goes over to Worm, lays hands on him, and restores Worm back to life.
Yay!
Worm is now Worm and no longer a statue. Although he's still tied to the daybed. This is where it gets tricky. So as after doing that, as she steps up to gets up to leave the cabin, after making sure that Worm's all right and checking him over and asking him. Well, actually, the first thing. So she asks you how you are, Worm. How do you feel?
I'm fine. What happened?
She's like, oh well, you seem to have been turned to stone, dear. But it's all good
Is
now.
that what it was? I can remember something happening when we were fighting them snakes.
Well, it's all good now, dear.
I look around and see there's a suit of armor.
Yeah, which is the exact same moment that she clocks a suit of armor as
Yeah.
well.
Who's left this here?
Barnum.
That's what I want Doc to have a conversation with himself.
Yeah.
That's why you've gone quiet. You're like,
Go on then. Yeah, go on then.
Right, okay. Just
Play with yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, go on, Doc.
I'm doing it. What are you listening as well? It's telepathy, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh fuck yeah! So we're just like, oh, that's all right.
Right. So he's like, so who's left this here? And then at that point, because it's just a suit of armor, and it just stuck as though without a stand, but it just like it's on a stand. And then the eyes sort of light up again, and then he knows who Worm is. Obviously, because of all the conversations, and saying he says, "Hello, Captain. My name's Sir Gregory," and everyone can hear that.
Yeah. All right. I've got a bit of a predicament, and I don't really. I am going to have to tell Doc something, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a whisper.
Yeah.
DM whisper.
Because but only because I don't know. You're going to have to find something out for me to be able to ask you the question, but I don't want everybody to find out because
That
nobody
means-
else knows.
I'll go.
So
While you're doing DM whispers,
yeah, I'll do it on. I'll send you it on Disco because it's easy that way. I won't accidentally not whisper it.
Like I said, we could just go into a different channel. And don't let Liam come in.
No, I'll just. Actually, yeah, it'll be quicker, won't it?
Yeah, just go into Sperm Blossom's crib.
Yeah, Liam, don't come into your own channel. Yeah.
Welcome back. They're just busy
Thank you.
doing
that's
Jay's
alright.
asking the question.
That's alright. Oh, that's why they moved.
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh, they've changed the Warcraft thingy, the season 4 mount.
Huh?
Season 4
Oh yeah,
mount,
I
they changed
linked
it.
that earlier today.
That looks so much better now, actually.
It does, but at least it's not the same shit that they already pulled.
So I'm guessing you want that one.
Yeah.
It's easier to do, to be honest. I got mine. I don't have a plus 15 in every single one, even though you meant to.
Really?
Yeah, I got plus 12s in some of them. I've done some 16s, but done an extra 10 scores each.
One score for my Twitter. Welcome back.
Thank you. She does look up at the play as this goes on, and she's like, "Oh, well, nice to meet you, Sir Gregory," and just steps out the cabin and goes, "So where's the other one then?"
I'm gonna hug Worm before I fuck off down to show her where Morgan is.
Okay.
Also, I'm glad he's okay.
And there's the wizard as well, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
should both be in the same place, but they're in the hold.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking wizard. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So Vorak's gonna give actually Vorak's gonna cut the ropes that are still binding Worm at this point. Release him and just give him a little fucking nod and a wink and then step out. But actually he's gonna say, "I knew you'd be all right." And then he's going to step out and follow you down to Borgun, and she would repeat the same with Borgun. And after a few seconds of spell casting, Borgun, you are returned to life. And standing over you, not only are the twins, but is also Grandma. And she says, "How are you, dear?"
Very stiff.
You wish.
What happened?
She'll explain to you, like all the twins, whatever between them all, they'll explain to you what happened. And then you turn to stone during the battle, fighting worm things.
I started to inspect my body to see if there's anyone done any drawings on my body.
We didn't get to that.
No,
Why
we
didn't-
actually didn't. No. Unfortunately, it was
God
quick.
damn it.
I think if we had been given, if it had been a longer time to figure it out, I think at some point one of the twins would have got fucking bored and started fucking about. In fact, I know Vorak would have, but I don't think 3 days was quite long enough for him to get that fucking bored.
So one of the days was holding up, you trying not.
Yeah,
to see
yeah,
all
exactly,
the
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, there were a rough 3 days. He had other things on his mind. Yeah, okay. So no. Well, yeah. No. Nobody's actually drawn anything on you. Fortunately
Clean
for you.
for now.
For now. Okay.
Oh.
So, and let's just say she'll turn to the I probably Sharo. It says, and point over towards the mage. Say, is this one as well, or is that just a normal statue?
Oh no, him too. Gregory wanted us to bring him up to the surface.
Oh yeah, so he has actually followed you down at this
Oh
point.
right, yeah.
And just says he was a mage on the ship that I was on when it went down 136 years ago.
There isn't any like when you said that around other people and they've had that moment of oh shit, she doesn't really as such, but you do feel like a kind of compassion or sadness from her. And she says, "It's been a hard time for you, dear." As she steps round and again after a few seconds, brings the mage back to life, and now we've got a fucking problem
Oh no.
because I have no fucking idea.
That's it. You've just got to come up with the idea. You've got a few seconds. This is the turning point of the entire campaign.
Yeah.
Fantasy
His name's
generator.
All the mages are called Dom. It's really fucking weird.
No, not Dom the mage.
I ain't got a fucking token. I'm not doing the token because I ain't got a fucking token for him yet. His name
Fancy name generator. There you go.
is. Shut up, Nat. Don't give everybody my secrets. His name is. How long can I say is for?
Until you find something?
I think Sir Gregory should fucking give his name. He's the one that knew him.
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 Tim, and he was. No, I don't know. That was from what is it? The Holy Grail.
All right.
Some people refer to me
His
as
name is Rolder.
Nice.
Oh, damn it! Yeah, no, that's his name. No, that's it now. That's it. But it's spelled. There you go. That's his name. That's it. It's fucking canon now.
Has he got a gambling addiction?
Yep. Right, so the rest of this session is going to be building this mage. Gambling addiction.
What, Liam?
How do you pronounce it? The ice.
Roll the dice.
Oh,
Fuck. I love how fucking stupid we are. It's great. That's his name now. That's it. And I don't know. I guess he's. Are we going over? Do you reckon archetypal wizard? That's
Yeah,
what
he's
I'm
a wizard,
thinking.
yeah.
Like proper, like big fucking pointy heart, staff.
Gandalf.
Yeah, proper, but like with like the like purple fucking robe cloak thingy with all like this like golden stars and fucking swirls and all that shit.
It's if it was purple, he wouldn't have it very long.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, with the fucking big old fucking proper Gandalf beard and all sorts. Yeah, full on fucking old bastard. Like so old that as a human, you're not even sure how he's still standing.
That's the thing, though. You don't age while you're petrified.
No. Borgin and Worm are now 3 days older and not showing any signs of it. Which is great for Worm. That's just extended his life expectancy by quite a lot. For Borgin, that's just like a fucking good night's sleep.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Fuck me. Okay. And he thanks Grandma, and he's like, how, the ship didn't go down then?
Oh, it went
Greg-
down.
As he turns, he actually spots the set of planes. He goes, "Oh, it's a Gregory." Pretty much, Liam. Yeah.
Sir Gregory just like nods at him and says, Rolder, I think you're the only one to have survived.
But, I don't understand what happened. And you'll remember it. The ship was attacked.
I don't know about that, do I? I know that. Well, you've got to tell us that, but I know that whatever happened with the ship, it went down, and then there was or before it went down, there was basilisks.
Yeah. He's just, I need to take some time to ponder upon this. Do I have a cabin here on this ship?
We have one on the other ship. This one's just not very big, is it? There's the hold, or there's the common room in the kitchen, or you can sleep on the lifeboat on the deck.
Actually, I think Vorik would offer him the bed in his room. He's going to tell him there's a spare bed in his room. It was never given to Borgin. Borgin never took it. The only other person that sleeps in there is Neff, but we'll just have to find somewhere else to do that. Vorik's too nice by far, apparently. Mind, he's an old man, isn't he? So he'll just sleep for fucking like 6 hours a day. Well, is it? Oh, yeah, that's a good. Is it? I don't know yet. Actually, is he one of those old men that sleeps for like fucking 3 hours a day, or is he one of those that sleeps for fucking 23 hours a day?
Probably the 23, unless he's gambling, and then he just stays awake on like binges.
Yeah, for like 23 days, taking all kinds of shit to keep himself awake. Yeah. I'll have to sort that out for. So he's gonna. Well, I think he'll probably come up to the deck and introduce himself to everybody else.
It's really crowded.
Yeah, gonna need a bigger boat.
No worm.
Although, hang on. Getting close, being able to actually fucking manage a bigger boat. There's 12 here now. I think, is that right?
Wormy know what to ask of the Marquise.
We need a bigger ship.
Well, we've got one, haven't we? We just
Gotta go pick it up.
it's back where we started. We've got to go there anyway to get more ice.
That's true. And a bigger ship to bring it back in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whilst all this is going on, these are all, I'd say this is probably like with the conversations being had, and you all come back up onto deck, I guess, to like introduce the new mage to everybody, and the new Borgin. I don't know. Grandma just kind of takes herself off and like she kind of just listens into what's being said and all that stuff. After a little while, I rolled to say that he needs to I need to take a rest. That's what I need to do. And Grandma's I'll show you the way kind of thing. And she just takes him off to have a word. No, like genuine. Like, you can see that, like, whilst all this is going on, anybody that's actually paying attention, you can see that she's like showing like genuine concern because obviously he's just for him nothing's changed. He's just like 1 minute he was fighting like the ship was going down and being attacked, and the next he's on a ship in a hold and he's a really fucking old man, right? So she just takes it down like as a word, then comes back up like a couple of minutes later. But whilst all that's going on, Liam.
Yes.
Because we didn't get around to it because you didn't have the right character type, so I haven't actually got a token for your fucking new character. However, if you want to, you may. I will assume because you. I mean, it's the only place you're going to be able to. That I know of, because I don't know what's going to happen next. So this would probably be a good place if you wanted to have been possibly waiting and looking for passage. So do you want to do it here?
Yeah, because I'll be doing what I've told you what I'll be doing.
Yeah. Alright. That's fine. You can you can approach the ship if you want. Whilst they're having these conversations on the deck. You've seen the ship pull in. You've seen 2 fucking half giants jump out and greet the other half giant that turned up. You don't know when. You don't remember turning up. You don't even remember being here.
I'm gonna wait till nightfall, then approach the ship.
Okay. All right then. Well, I will say that Rolder's already gone to bed. Grandma is.
Paying for it.
Yeah, I think I don't see why she wouldn't.
I'll pour her a beer then.
You get the ale. Yeah, so I imagine
Worm's actually been playing all along the dock for the last sort of couple of hours with Wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I imagine like everybody's just. I get the impression that Worm's the type that's just like, oh, that happened, right? Anyway, and then just carries on like it. That's it. Oh, that was a thing. Oh, 3 days, cool. My ship's in one piece. Come on, Wolfie, let's play. I'm actually, whilst Grandma was doing that, the storm has passed on and passed over. But also, it was late when we arrived, if I remember rightly. I think I said it was really quite late in the night when we arrived anyway, Leo. But obviously, there's kind of an air of celebration aboard the ship, you know. Friends saved, new friends found. Worm just being Worm. I don't even know how that works. Did you have a rest technically in all that time? I don't, because nothing happened to you. Like you just stopped being and then were again.
Yeah.
It's like you blinked and went, "Why am I on the ship?"
Yeah. No, it is like. It's like...
Yeah. Huh? What? Why is? Okay.
What the fuck is this shit?
But I get the impression that because goblins are quite short-lived anyway, that for a lot of them it's just like you just get past shit, you just get over it and move on. Because there's no point. Because otherwise you're just going to be fucking. You wasted a lot of time that you don't have.
What is the lifespan of a goblin? Is it like humans?
No. Well, I mean, you can change it, but it's something like 11 or something, isn't it?
No, I am 11, but it's like 30 years.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's like 30 or something.
Like
so
middle-aged gobbo.
No, I'm still just barely adult.
Yeah. They take a long time to, not as long as humans to mature, but they say, yeah, it's something like that. It's like, yeah, he's basically just turned adult, and then he hasn't got much of that until he starts to be old.
Wow.
Get this adventuring done. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I imagine that, like, you know, well, that happened. Let's get on with it.
Anyway.
Yeah, well, anyway. So yeah, well, so I don't know actually, Liam, whether you know they've turned up or not, because it is late. I'm talking like fucking midnight, early, like possibly even like 1, 2 in the morning sort of time that they pulled up.
No, he would have been keeping an eye for everyone. He would have been keeping an eye out.
All right, okay. Well, so you'd have seen them pull in, you'd have seen them get off, get back on the boat, and then you'd have seen a load of people, everybody like congregate on the deck and start fucking
Dancing.
celebrating and drinking and laughing and all that stuff. So I'd say probably at this point it's like, I don't know, 3 in the morning. Do you want to do anything yet, or?
No. I'll write a note on a piece of paper, attach it to one of my bolts at the ship.
You're gonna... Okay.
It's an attack!
Hang on. So I guess we ruled out like kind of on deck where there's actually room to fucking dick about and stuff, yeah? Actually, she'd be with you. Grandma's here somewhere.
Yeah,
Worm
babe.
and Wolfie are over here fucking running around like idiots.
Come here,
Everybody's
babe.
laughing.
This is my grandma.
This is Grandma.
The grandma.
Oh, right, yeah, fucking hell, I forgot. No one else knows who she is, do they? What they do now? Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, fuck, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, of course. Because, I'm guessing the twins would have talked about stuff like that when we're back at home. We were at home long enough. And she's like, you know, no, she's actually quite pleasant with them and all that kind of stuff. You know, she's takes it in a stride and happy to see them and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Make a. Just take an actual shot with it, Liam. I don't know if it will roll on here actually. Try it. Actually, that's a good point because we haven't got a token and everything or a sheet set up yet, so I don't know how that will work.
Oh, it worked.
Oh, okay. Ouch. Okay. But your natural's higher than that anyway, isn't it?
I know it's way higher than that. Passive perception is 20.
Yeah.
What?
As long as it's within 60 feet of me, and that's where I'm stood, so I'm covering most of the ship.
I would say that right on the edge of your vision, right of your awareness, because that's a fucking weird one. Because you've got like 360 as well. Coming from, because of the way the ship pulls into the dock, so from this direction, you sense some kind of. Well, you see. Well, I know you see it. You see a crossbow bolt heading in that direction with what looks like a piece of paper wrapped around it, and it's coming in. It's been shot in this direction. You've probably got just enough time to react. What would you like to do?
No,
Or
so
what would you
where's
like
it
to try and
heading
do?
towards? Just
Well,
at the ship.
well, yeah, just in that general direction. It looks like it was. Well, I don't know. I'm guessing he was aiming for the fucking mast, but he definitely didn't hit it. So it's probably It looks, from what you can tell, like it's probably going to land sort of here and skitter across the deck. But I don't know how you'd tell that, other than your perception's so fucking good.
I step in the way of it very quickly.
Okay. So everybody's on the ship, like laughing, joking, and playing and drinking and having conversations and retelling tales of and taking the piss out of Sylphina for not being able to sail in perfect conditions. You see like very sudden and swift movement from Sir Gregory as he just kind of steps forwards and rotates away from the mast, and you hear a clink as a crossbow bolt hits his plate of the chest plate of his armor, and then just and drops to the floor. and you all now see a crossbow bolt with the ends shattered, because it obviously shattered with. Well, actually, no, I don't think it did. I don't think it even hit with enough impact to do that. That was such a
Could've
shit
hit,
shot.
probably not.
And drops onto the deck. So there's now a crossbow bolt with a piece of paper wrapped around it on the deck.
I'll reach down and pick it up. But then I look. You can see that I'm looking at it, but I hand it to Torb.
Oh, I didn't even fucking think. Oh no, you can read. You gotta be able to. No, you gotta be able. Surely you can read.
Dark. It's a piece of paper and it's like I've.
Yeah, but you don't need light to see. And there'd be like lamps and shit lit on the.
Think I can
on the boat.
read? Okay.
I don't. Well, I don't. It's a weird one, isn't it? Because you know everything. I don't. Because you can see everything around you. You have an awareness of everything around you, but then. I'd say if you can. I don't know. Oh, you've really fucked me with that one. Do you know what? It's up to you.
I wouldn't have a problem if I can't actually read. So it's like, I have to hand it to. I give it to Toby. I know it's a piece of paper, but I can't read it.
I'd say it's up to you because I really don't know how to fucking rule that one. So it's your choice.
I'd say I can't read. I probably can read if it's like studying something, but this is just a letter. It's just like
Right, I see what you're saying. If you've got time to actually focus your attention on something properly,
then I could do it. But this is just like,
Okay, fair enough. She takes it and she kind of looks around at everybody else for a second, then unrolls it. She goes, and like looks over in the direction of where it came from. Are you trying to hide, Liam?
Yeah.
You're trying to stay hidden. Do you want to make a stealth check then?
Does that work?
Yeah. Oh! She goes, oh, actually, that's good. I mean, it's night time, but it's a beach resort and it'll be quite well lit. How far can you shoot? I'm guessing you're stopping at. Oh, so you can only shoot 80 feet.
It's 80 then 320 in brackets.
Oh right. That's minimum and long distance. So under 80, it's not at disadvantage. Between 80 and 300, it's at disadvantage. Where are you stopping? Hang on, let's move to the other map because I'm assuming that you're probably stopping at like in the rooms above the bar. Or where do you think you would be? This is a ship. This is where they're all sat. They're all jumping around and having fucking fun and doing stuff on the deck.
I will be about here.
Oh, so you're thinking you took it from the... Yeah, well, I suppose that makes sense for the direction it came in from. And actually, it would explain why it lost some of the flight, because that's actually... These are 10 feet squares, I think, so that's a lot of squares. 1, 2, 3... yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, no, she did. You actually you'll see the shot. You'll see it starting to fall. I guess because it's got the paper on it, so it's harder to shoot. You'll see this suit of armor. Well, you'll see what you would assume was somebody in plate armor step in front of it, take it to the chest, and then pick it up and hand it to somebody. And then you see them step up and turn and face in your direction and point in your direction. Everybody else on the ship sees Torby get up, point in that direction, and say something, and she says, "Whoever that is wants us to stop chasing the Plant King."
What?
And as she's pointing in that direction, I don't know whether it. Well, I guess because she's pointing him out now. You see a humanoid figure crouching around this edge of the building here somewhere. Those of you that I would say actually probably only those with dark vision would be able to with not like.
What are we looking at?
Well, it's
Worm can see him.
Oh, hang on, are we on the wrong fucking? Have I got yous all on here? Yeah. Yeah. Well, because it's dimly lit, so there is light in the area, and it's night time. It's not pitch black.
It won't come see anyway. It's 120 foot dark.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
So you see a figure stood here, a humanoid figure. Actually, with yours, with your perception, I mean, what does he see, Liam? What do you look like? What is he looking at?
He's busy looking at the ship and the mast and looking.
No. What does Worm see when he looks in that direction and he sees you being pointed out by Torby?
He sees. Let's see if it's actually. You see like a medium built sort of guy with a white skin, but his hair looks black like oil. You might see the blue of his eyes.
Wouldn't be able to see that.
That's a bit too much at this time of night. What's he wearing? Like, what's he wearing? Like, sort of stuff.
Like leather. I think the thing we were doing for the token thingy, Hero Forge thingy.
Yeah.
That armor, exactly.
Studded leather.
Like,
Right. Oh yeah. I forgot you did the Hero Forge thing.
Yeah. Like a black leather with red dotty things on it, like studdy things, I'm going to call them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are literally studs.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's what you see, Worm, and anybody else that can.
But then I've got like a one-handed long sword on my back, no, like a one-handed long sword.
You mean a longsword?
Yes.
You see, Worm sees that as clearly as you can as anybody can at this time of night. Most of I'd say the twins probably don't.
We don't.
I think we'd be struggling to see that far in this time of night.
Even if it's light, I don't think.
I think we'd probably just see like a darker shape against the night, maybe. But everybody else seems to be. So, what would you like to do? Is the question.
So, what does this message say? Don't.
Stop chasing the Plant King.
Torby hands it to you as you step up, I guess, up to the railing now to up here with her and everybody else. And what the message says, I'm assuming Worm can read. It says to stop going after the Plank King. It will only resort in misery and agony.
Right then. Quite theatrically, Worm texts the note. Looks directly at the guy who fired it, lifts it up in front of him and tears it into pieces and lets it drop into the water.
Yeah, good boy.
Wait, before he does that, can I shoot another arrow into the paper that hit it against the post?
Hit any posts.
No, he's asking if we can try and shoot it out of Worm's hands and pin it to a post. You can attempt it. You can take the shot. I will say, fuck me.
That's a.
Oh no,
I'm firing a longbow. I was going to say.
I'm going to say that. What the fuck? Wait, don't roll a 27 because that means it has to happen. I mean,
okay, that's that one.
Worm, make an acrobatics check. Although you're going to have to beat 23, so I don't.
Oh,
I mean, you could.
You don't
obviously.
think at +9 I can do that?
Oh, I was going to say, obviously you could, but you're going to have to beat the 23. No, unfortunately. You're just a little too slow, and it just whips it out of your hand and pins it. Actually does pin it to the mast behind you. However, he has just shot one, and it was really close to you. That's what I'm saying. How would Worm react to that? Well, how would everybody else react to that?
I'm getting
Well,
my shit out.
You know how I'd react to that?
Go on. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah?
I haven't got my token. The tokens are not on it, so I can't do it.
I don't know how we're gonna. Right. Well, because Shivs isn't here either, so I don't know how that's gonna work. I will say that you'll just have to fucking take it. Like, so it'll have to be everybody on the ship go now. We do what they want to do. What we'll do is we'll put that there for Shiv for now as a placeholder. Don't forget that these are 10-foot squares, so that you're not. Just keep that in mind when you're moving
You
about.
can just move 3 if you got 30.
Yeah, basically, roughly. Sharog, Sir Gregorega, Worm is definitely up here somewhere. Fucking whatever. There's no grid on at the minute either, so. Borgen is going to look. Liam's going to kill himself. And all the rest of the fucking crew are around, and so's Grandma and Vorak, yeah, which I haven't put on yet for some reason. Oh yeah, that's because I'm stupid. That's the reason. Right. So when he went to shoot, we're not doing initiative. Just people can fucking right. What's Worm gonna do?
Draw his crossbow.
Yeah.
Fire twice.
Okay. Go ahead. Why is
No, I was just checking.
Whoa, fucking hell!
I was just checking at the advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh,
What's
19.
your AC? What's Shin's AC?
615.
What? 15.
Yeah.
Right. So that hits, and I believe he gets sneak attack.
Yep.
So that's.
Oh no! Wait, no. Would
Funny.
it be sneak attack though? Because
Yes.
I can actually see him now.
Yes.
Yeah, but he gets it against an opponent that he's facing in single combat as well.
And which also works at range.
Yeah, he does get it. So you take 28 damage.
And you don't get the 14 on that one, so you just take a further 7.
Well, Vorak can't make it there in time. He's going to go boom, boom, boom. Probably get to about. Oh no, I think he'd probably dash. So I think probably roughly sort of there. What does Sharok want to do?
Yeah, she's gonna do the same. So that's it. Yeah, she's gonna be like around where you are.
Yeah. Yeah, sort of.
Ah, stop the thing.
Okay.
Cause that seems hostile.
Is Wolfie done what he's going to do? Yeah. Or have you just put him
40
out?
feet, so he'll be next to you.
Yeah.
He's going to dash. He's actually going to dash all the way to him.
I'd say Wolfie can probably make it most of the way there. Yeah, get up in his face. Yeah.
Oh, please.
Borgen. What would Borgen do in this situation where somebody's just shot 2 crossbow bolts at the ship and one of them nearly hit Captain Worm?
I will go here. Oh, don't kill myself! Don't kill myself!
He's dead anyway.
Do sharpshooter.
Yeah, you got to do what Borgen would do in this situation.
Oh, fuck! What have I done?
No
I'll
one
tell you what
set
you
this
did.
up by you, but you.
You tried to play fucking clever. That's what you did. Anyway,
Oh,
what?
thank fuck.
That's just one
Okay.
though. You can fire twice.
Yeah. You got to do exactly what Borgin would do in the situation where somebody was attacking the boat.
You're enjoying this too much.
It's fucking great. I want you to get the kill shot. I want to ask you how you do it. Does that hit? Does that hit? It's 23. How are you looking? How's he looking now? How's he feeling now that he's got a crossbow bolt and an arrow sticking out of him? 2 crossbow bolts and an arrow.
No, that's on character. Nope, I am on the floor.
Okay, so you're down on that. Okay. In that case, then
Yeah.
I would say that everybody else is going to be like, Vorak's going to walk over because you're down, you're unconscious, you're not dead. He's going to pick you up and drag you back to the fucking ship.
Is he though?
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. All right, actually, Vorak would say, what are we doing with him?
I don't know. Seems kind of threatening if you ask me. Maybe he works for the fucking Plant King. Yeah. No, good puppy.
So a 6, but it's a crit, isn't it? So it's
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
So-
is because
Yeah.
So it's what is it? It's 2d4, another 2d4.
Oh, and also an automatic fail on a death save.
You got a wolf.
Oh.
Yeah.
However, Vorak is going to try and get the wolf. Well, actually, I'm going to shout back. What are we doing? Do we need to question him? Sorry, do we need to
Captain!
question him?
Captain.
I'm gonna be absolutely honest there. This is gonna be horrible to Liam. I don't want to be, but from what we've gathered, he's somebody working on behalf of the Plant King.
Exactly. That's what Charog thought as well, because he is pretty much.
Morgan goes, well, if he might have information that we might need, though.
Fuck off. He threatened us. Stop coming after the Plant King.
Yeah.
But
That's a
that might-
threatening message.
So the
might
fact
be a
that
warning.
Worm nearly got shot by him.
He was probably just trying to give us a warning. If it
No,
doesn't give us
that-
the
that- no,
information,
no, that's because you're playing two sides.
I agree exactly with what you're saying, Liam. But you got to remember, you just shot at me.
Yep.
No, I think he's talking. I think he's talking as Borgin now. I think he's trying to be
Yeah.
Borgin, being the voice
Yeah.
of reason.
All right, okay, all right. Well, you're talking to Worm. He's just really got shot.
Okay, I will give you.
Charog's already seen this as an act of hostility.
I will give you 100 gold pieces if we interrogate him.
Fuck off.
Do you know what? Vorak probably Vorak's going to go over and check whether he's conscious or not. Anyway, well,
I'll
check
do
whether
that.
he's dead or not, and he's probably going to push the wolf off. But so I've now got hold of him because I think during all this, that's what he would do.
Yeah.
I'm just going to basically pick him up, but I'm just going to grab hold of a part of him and pick him up. I don't know what part he's going to be.
Is it like
It'd be
like the hand, and he's like dangling off?
Potentially, it could be his leg.
Yes,
Could be hanging
leg!
upside down. Yeah, no, I was going to
All
grab
the
him by his
shit falls
foot.
out of his-
The foot that I pulled out of the wolf's fucking mouth. I just pick him up by it. They're going to be like, well, what do you want me to do with him?
Climb up.
Fine. I'm actually just gonna drag him back to the ship. I'm not even gonna remove the crossbow bolt and the arrow. I will start bringing him back. I will bring him back to the ship. You can do what you fucking want with him. How about that? I'm gonna drop him right in the middle of the grate, so he's really uncomfortable as well. if he comes round, and I'm gonna drop him. No, I'll drop him here on the deck as I get back on the ship.
He's just gonna turn to her brother and say, "You think that would have sent this guy?"
I don't know. Don't know it.
Oh.
I'll just drop him there and go. So what do we do with him then?
What?
What? I suppose it's up to you what you want to do, but I need to know because I need to know whether I need to make a token for the next time we play.
In my eyes, this guy's dead. He shot at his dumbass.
Well,
So
right,
he's
hang on a
unconscious, but
minute.
He's not
'cause
dead.
Yeah.
He's unconscious but not dead. Although somebody probably needs to stabilize him because he's bleeding out at the minute, unless you want to finish him. Right, Liam. So what I would say, just because I don't know whether it's actually been mentioned or not, or whether you've just missed it. So essentially, the Planking is the. He doesn't really have anything like that. What he has, he is the leader of the pirates, the crews. So there's all the captains of all the ships, the pirate ships, yeah. And he's like above all of them, and they all pay like tribute to him, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why there was potentially some suggestion of presenting yourselves as pirates.
So we got the
and
flag,
seeing if you could get in as a crew, and see if you could get close to him that way. But he doesn't have anything like that, no. But well, I suppose in the sense that the crews of the ships are technically like that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But only like it's not. It's nothing like what Borgin is or anything like that. No.
No. I go and cure wounds on.
You're dead, man.
You cast Cure Wounds on him.
Yep.
Okay, so
We did tie him up though.
You would have had him up.
What's he gonna fucking do?
Oh,
The Gregory ties him up,
good boy.
but you don't. But you see it in a really, really strange way.
Sorry, go on.
Once that he's lay on the floor and just Gregory just sort of just leans over him and all falls to pieces, and then reforms around him.
Oh.
God, shit. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, fuck. That's also really. Oh, wow.
Oh wait,
What?
I got resistance to piercing damage.
Yeah, so it's on mine. If you have resistance to piercing, you would get half damage on the 9, so you'd take 5, then you'd take 3, but you still took 19 sneak damage,
Yeah.
10 sharpshooter damage, even though you took 4. So
I think it's safe to say that you weren't fucking getting away from that.
Yeah.
No, because the
Because-
twins
you
are
had-
getting in as well.
The twins were closing in on you. The wolf was next to you. I don't know what Sir Gregory was going to do. You had Brenora taking a shot. You had Torby to take a shot. You had Turgon to take a shot. You had Sylphina to take a shot. Yeah. Oh, and by the way,
and
We've got
Grandma.
there's only one other person here who knows who Grandma is. I can tell you now, you were not getting the fuck away from here. There was no way. There was no other way this situation was going to end than you being unconscious. This is your best.
There
This is
was
your
another
best.
way of it ending, because we do have a cannon and 2 ballista as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot. yeah. So trust me, you being
Yeah.
unconscious on the deck of the ship after being dragged back here unceremoniously is the best you could hope for in this situation.
No, I just realised I've got resistance to bludgeoning.
No, you don't.
No, that's when
No,
you're in
you
your
don't.
hybrid form.
Yeah.
And
Which
slashing.
you didn't say. You didn't say you could see a fucking werewolf.
No,
You said you can see
A man.
a man.
Yeah, no, it's just the thing.
You just have to be careful of it. You do get that,
Yeah.
but that's when you're transformed.
Yeah.
It's slashing.
Again, it will be. I mean,
Any
it's
physical damage.
essentially like if you use your hybrid form, it's like me raging. That's when I'm not resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage unless I'm raging. And it's the same with your hybrid form. You have to be in your... It actually says it's somewhere in all your fucking shit that's specifically to do with your hybrid form. So you weren't in that situation unless you'd have changed in that second. But I don't think you'd have had time. Trust me, it doesn't matter. You would have been... There is... Just trust me when I tell you, the best you could hope for in this situation was ending up on the deck unconscious, wrapped up in Sir Gregory the Blade. Alright, and being healed as well. Genuinely the best you could ask for right now. If you want to go back and go through it all and continue from where we were, we can. And you can have all your resistances and shit. But I'm telling you, you're going to end up in the same position, if not worse.
What is it? 10 people plus against him?
No, yeah, more than... Yeah.
You're not going to one-on-one that shit.
No.
No.
So, is Shin now conscious then?
No, you're healed for 10.
Oh, well, yeah, whatever that is. Yeah,
Oh my
so
God,
actually,
you
yeah,
healed him for 10.
so you come back round, yeah? And you cannot fucking move. I would say you're currently restrained. And as you come back around, you're kind of like you've gone from that, like, you could feel your life pulsing away. Oh, actually you wouldn't, because you're unconscious. So I don't understand, but you wouldn't have felt much. But you've come back round and you are flat on your back, looking up at the dark, starry sky, and you cannot move. And you're also swaying a little bit because you're on a ship. So, what would Shin like to do? Or try and do?
I go...
Oh, hang on. No, what you do see is a really old fucking elf leaning over you. With its hand on your chest. What you see is Borgin looking back in your face. Go ahead. Go play with yourself.
Again?
No, because it was Worm playing with himself earlier. Sorry, Doc played with himself earlier. Now Liam's going to play with himself.
Let me go. No.
No, you say let me go, you hear a voice in your head that says no.
Where's Liam gone?
Getting out the thing closed itself.
Can I kick him over so he's face upwards?
Oh, he is. I'd say he probably is.
Oh, so he's not belly down.
He's he's facing the starry sky above him.
Okay.
First, we got to answer our questions.
I like the fact that Borgin is saying that, but he's also hearing it in his head from the plate armor as well, and he's just like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, everything Borgin says is pretty much, well, maybe not in the exact same words, but I reckon that's what Sir Gregory. Well, I don't know. Is he?
No, he just when it was like let me go, it was just you heard no, nothing else, and it was a different voice, and it was just in your head.
If you untie me, I'll answer everything you want to know. There's a complete...
Tough chance.
I'll give you my word.
Tough chance.
As a member of a crusade. Okay, untie him. If he moves, I shoot him.
No, you can't untie him.
No.
You can't untie. You know. Right, Liam. So what happened is, yeah. Do you know the plate armor that was walking around on the ship, all by itself, talking in people's brains?
Yeah.
Yeah. It has encased him on the ground. It has wrapped itself around him. We're not untying anybody. You may request that Sir Gregory lets him go.
Sir Gregory, let him go.
Does he even know his name?
I would have thought so. We'd had been chatting and stuff. And catching up.
Okay.
No.
What will happen? Right. So Gregory stands up and stands against the mast with him still inside. Yeah.
Good.
Shin can try and resist. He's technically restrained by the suit at the minute, so he can make he can try and contest Sir Gregory's restraint.
Yeah, you can do.
that one.
Me again.
So that would be a athletics against Sir Gregory's athletics, and Sir Gregory would be at advantage, and he would be at a disadvantage.
Did that roll?
But, well, it's taking its
Kind of
fucking
doing
time. Yeah, no.
Hmm. That's Borgen.
Oh, fuck's sake, Neil. Come on. No wonder you fucking failed.
Oh wait, no, athletics. Oh no.
What? Oh, shit. I mean, I can't say fucking fairer than that. They did that at disadvantage. Okay.
Why did he roll twice?
Because one of them was Borgen's.
Oh.
It says underneath who he's rolling as, look.
Oh, yeah. I just saw it from a distance when I was walking.
I can't say fairer than that. Yeah, he somehow manages to push his way out.
No, he's still wearing me, but he can move, and I can't.
Oh right, yeah, you're able to resist the movement of the suit. You
Yeah.
can't actually get the suit
I
off.
can't.
You can't.
I made you stand up, and then you're like, "What's going on?" And now you're fighting it, and now I can't stop you from moving, but you're still wearing the armor.
Yeah, so everything you do is going to be like meet resistance from the suit. But yeah, so you're still within the suit, but you're not currently restrained, as in like you're able to move. What would you like to do?
Here we go. Let me out, and I will tell you everything you want to know. It's been a misunderstanding.
Dog doesn't trust them.
Yeah, I think Vorak's gonna be like, I don't think you understand. You answer our questions, and then we may let you go. But in a deeper voice that I'm not doing right now because my throat's hurting.
Borgen will go, I trust him.
I don't
Shut
trust
up.
him.
Why Borgen? Why do you trust him?
You're given the word of a crusader.
What's a
That means
crusader?
fucking nothing to me.
They are bound by honor. If they
Means nothing to me.
Yeah. Okay. Look.
if he steps out of line, I will kill him myself.
Right, can I just point out, like, when you say a crusader, you know there are different types of crusades. And
Yeah.
also, by the way, if you're talking in, like, real life fucking crusaders, they were cunts.
Mm-hmm.
They were real nasty fucking pieces of work.
Yep.
They were not nice people. They just thought they were, potentially. In fact, I'm not even sure whether they actually thought they fucking were.
Crusade was a horrible thing.
Yeah, so
Bow to our religion or die.
basically, yeah. So,
But I don't think the point.
but nobody else, I don't think that means anything to anybody else. What the fuck's it? No, I don't.
I don't think the twins would know. I mean, if that's an organization, I mean, we don't know any organizations. We're learning about this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
It
The
means
twins.
shit to us.
Okay, what about Sir Gregory then?
Yes. Well.
However,
Okay.
bearing in mind he's been under the same for 130.
Well,
Under the sea.
Yeah. Actually, that is a very good point. I just need to double check something on that one because. Okay. So I'm assuming that if you're saying, "Well, does Sir Gregory know?" You're going to ask him what order it is that he follows, or something.
Yeah, whatever
Okay.
the thing it would be.
All right. So he's gonna. So the plate is going to ask Well, so
In your head.
yeah, he's going to ask Shin what order it is that he's talking about, or which order he follows.
I say I follow the order of the Lycan.
No, right?
No, in my head then.
No,
What?
no. That's your right. That's within your class. Are you not? Do you not? Do you remember the? Did you read the other thing that I sent to you?
Yeah, what?
Right, I sent you two things. One was about the Blood Hunter. Yeah. And the one before that, I sent you one just before that. That was about because you said about like maybe being part of some crusade or something. Yeah. And I sent you another one before that.
Oh.
You didn't read that, did you? Right. So then I don't know how this is going to fucking work because Liam hasn't done his homework. I think he might have missed it because I sent him two things back to back. Oh no, not in there. Right, I'm just going to send you a message on Discord because it's easier than trying to fucking whisper you. If you go up, Liam, if you just scroll up on that chart,
I found it.
yeah. Because if you're not, then I don't know what you're part of.
Yeah, it will be that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. So he asked in your head what order you're part of.
Do I say it out loud or do I say it in my head?
Well, it's up to you. Have you worked out that he's talking?
Sir Gregor, so if you say it, then Sir Gregor can actually make everyone hear what you're saying. So,
I am part of the Claret Order. Is that how you pronounce it? Claret?
The claret order. Yes, orders.
Yeah.
Okay, so when he says that, are you amplifying it so that everybody? Are you saying it out loud?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Okay, so everybody hears that. Right. Anybody that wants to can make I guess a religion check.
Could, but
Yeah.
I don't
Can make
think
a
I
religion
would
check
in
to see
general
if they know.
anything.
Say that again.
I could, but as a character,
can you do history
I'm
as well? Or
I'm not gonna do it because I don't think she would know anything about it.
She might potentially. No. I would say. Well, I'd say history or history or religion, and I'd say it's up to you. I mean, because you are. They're not completely with like held away from
Look how
away from the
smart
rest of the
we
world.
are. Look how smart we are.
Well, nobody else needs to fucking roll. So, what you would both know from your training and Sir Gregory, because you would have been around at the time, then you'd have heard about this going on. So, so the Claret Orders, it's a weird one because it's now. There's a lot to fucking get through. But you would know all of it, so I can actually share it with you. So how about that? Because I need to get a drink anyway. So I'll share it with you so you can read it yourselves because you know pretty much all of it. And I've got it on here. I think I can share it on. Uh-huh. Right. So I just need to change it so that I can. So that. Actually, you wouldn't know that, right? Okay, so I think you'd know. Right, so you wouldn't know that bit. Okay. Save changes. I think this should work. Right, so I'm going to do a show to players.
Okay.
So it should have come up, and you should you should be able to see the symbol, then the bit that says Claret orders, and then the goals, and then relationships.
Yeah, that's all we can see.
Right, and you can't see anything else.
No.
Right, that's probably. I mean, there might be some bits in there that Sharog would know that Gregory wouldn't, or vice versa. But between the two of you and probably Grandma as well, you would know most of what's on there. I'm just gonna go make a drink.
Yeah. It's a time to read it, doesn't it? Was he in hell when Sir Gregor was there?
I will have to come off shortly because I've got to get up in the morning early.
Yeah, you'd already said you were working Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my turn to do the double shift on the Sunday. So, does Gregory have a class then?
Yeah. He's a paladin.
Yeah.
Just doesn't. He has a class. Doesn't have a body.
Oh, you haven't told him the story, have you? Proper.
So Gregory originally, way back before the Calamity, was a very high level paladin, a force for good, and he was just as you do at that time, you just like go through and it's like start trying to clean up the 999 layers of the abyss or whatever it is. I think he was on level 17 or 18 or something, and then a clumsy mage who was trying to craft a suit of sentient armor bound the strongest soul in the whatever layer of hell he was in. Unfortunately, he did just say soul and not demon soul. So unfortunately, the strongest soul in that particular level of the abyss was me. So he bound me to a suit of armor, and while in doing so, the pit fiend that I was fighting ate my body. However, I still existed because my soul was now bound to a suit of magical armor, and I've been that way pretty much ever since. I've completely stunned Liam now, haven't I?
He's like, oh, that's really cool.
He's like, what?
I wish
No,
I
I
had
like
done
that
that instead of
backstory.
attacking the fucking ship.
Yeah.
Just skim through. Still, this makes no sense why he's warning us.
Yeah, that's okay. Fair enough. I understand, and get all the stuff about what they're doing. But why was he telling us to stop doing stuff with the Plant King?
Yeah, you're just coming across that
Doesn't-
he's one of his lackey.
Yeah. So I know you want to go, Liam, but very briefly, why?
No, because he was in a group of parties and he got close to the parties and then they all died from the Plant Kings, like, ago. Like the Plant Kings, like pirates, all killed them.
Oh, you had such a better way. You could have had such an easier way of approaching that than let's fire at them.
So
It's like someone shooting a gun at you, isn't
The
it?
problem was, if he didn't see me, I was just gonna walk away, and then probably bump into us another time. But nope, someone had to match my freaking perception, didn't they?
no, wait, beat it, way beat it.
It was 17-17.
No, that was something else because the person who actually was when Worm looked at you, so Gregory was 20, and then when Worm looked at you, he spotted you anyway.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So Gregory then explains to everybody what the claret orders are, saying that generally, they've always been a force for good, but it's not exactly. They don't exactly. Well, they made pacts with demons and things. So being good by doing bad is still bad in his eyes, anyway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Liam just said he needs to go pretty soon.
Oh yeah, actually, and I need to get up tomorrow anyway. Dad said I'm going to ring you on a Sunday morning. What a prick. Yeah, maybe. Well, because we need to sort out. I need to sort out tokens. I need to sort out information for Liam, which I completely fucking forgot to do. Actually, I didn't even think we'd bump. I didn't even know whether we'd bump into him tonight. But also, we need to work out Sir Gregory's connection to roll dice.
Roll the dice.
So, I mean, it is like 20 to 12, and Liam needs to go, and I've got to get up. So we'll leave it there tonight, I think. And we can sort out stuff for next time.
Next time.
I don't think we'll be playing next weekend.
No,
Because
I knew you were going away, so I said yes to going to the cabin.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're at the cabin. So what I can do is, because I'm getting back Friday, but I'm not going to have time in between to sort anything out.
But the weekend.
But that will give me time then to sort out stuff with what Liam knows for what he's doing with Shin, and me and Doc can work something out for
And do I get my
what
second
he'd
check?
know in relationship.
Oh, I said, do you? I was just about to say, do you not fancy a dyed-in-the-wool mage?
Well, when she finally gets the fucking bollocks to ask her girlfriend about her heritage, and I finally release all that information and stop winding her up with it,
That was fun.
she can take a girlfriend out.
What, are you gonna get Sabina to me?
No, I'm genuinely only really hiding them from you at the minute because I just think it's fucking funny. Genuinely, the only reason I haven't just handed over the entire crew for you to fucking deal with
She's
in
a
combat when
fish.
in ship combat is because Net's got about 10 different theories going around at the minute about who Sylphina is or what she is or what she isn't, and whether would Jay really do that to me? No, but it's Jay.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of theories about that.
And
I
I'm just
think-
I am having an absolute fucking ball watching all the shit that comes out of Net, and I'm sat there going,
I
This
think
is
that
brilliant.
every theory that I have about Sophina is like a session of its fucking own.
yeah.
Because I had so many theories. It's like, I think I got it, and then it's like, no, you don't. Everything.
God, genuinely the only reason I haven't handed them over yet is because I think it's fucking hilarious. I'm having great fun. Anyway, that was actually really good fun tonight.
That was good. That was good.
I had no idea what I was getting into, and it was fucking worth every second of it. That was fun.
I can't believe I killed
do it.
myself.
Do I get...
Yes, brilliant. Oh,
See, I told
rolled
you
his
I had a
dice.
plan.
Yeah, and I did think I had an idea that that's where you were going to go.
No, my
then
backup
didn't-
was the Marquise of Portamali.
Oh, okay. You see, I didn't think that would be your backup. I was thinking of something else, but I'm not going to say anything.
And Horny was also another backup plan.
Yeah. What I will say, just because it doesn't really fucking matter now, there was a bit of me that was thought you were going to go all the way back to Oath and try and buy that fucking those salve things, which only work if they've been done if it's happened within a minute. Which I was just like, and I was like, I genuinely sat there earlier. I was like, would I let them walk all the way or travel all the way back to find out when they get there that it wouldn't work? Yeah. No, I fucking would.
See,
Yeah.
this is the thing. This is the thing about the conversations that we had. Why I never mentioned grandma, because you put me on the path of grandma, because you said, but what people do we know? And I was like,
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought
Grandma.
you'd probably go for her. Because you said, oh, who's the wisest person I know? I was like, well, there's one of two people, and I know which one it is. I just wonder whether that's the one that she's thinking of.
So it was
right.
grandma, and then there was the Marquise, because in a town, I discussed this with Doc at some point, that in a town like Portamali, they must have a high-level cleric.
No, we said not Portamali. We said Broken Bank.
Or that.
So we were just going to go to Broken Bank.
Which would have taken you less time.
Probably.
Then you'd have actually found somebody. Yeah. I mean,
There was many solutions.
do you know what I hadn't? Yeah, but I mean but this is why I didn't really plan anything for tonight, because it was like I didn't know what was going to be said for certain, and I just had to deal with whatever your ideas were on the situation.
That's why I did big plan this, because I was like, you're not going to point me in the right direction.
No.
Yeah.
Well, there was loads of things though. You could have, as an alchemist, you could have consulted with your alchemy book.
Yeah, there was a lot of options. I had
Grandma, you could have gone to our mother, could have gone all the way back to Port Damali, could have gone to Broken Bank, although I didn't actually. Well, I did wonder whether you would go to Broken Bank. I didn't think about you asking for a fucking cleric there, so that one would have caught. And this is what, like I said, there was so much. It was just like there's no point in.
But Broken Bank is like unfamiliar territory that we don't know what's there at all.
Yeah, that's it. And then it would have been like a whole trying to convince somebody to do a favor.
Yeah. In
but yeah.
Portamali, we would have favors. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was a lot of options.
There was.
But I stuck with Grandma. Grandma came through.
She did. She certainly fucking did. Good old Grandma.
Yeah.
Doc better not fucking spoil or anything.
What?
No, I trust
I
him.
wouldn't.
The Doc's
Just
like,
a
what? I forgot.
clarification.
I already forgot what you told me.
I don't even know Grandma. And we kind of made
do?
Grandma. No, but.
Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, there was loose discussion, and then there were some ideas, and then we said, "Oh, actually, we better stop talking." Well, I think I said I better stop talking about it because I've got ideas now, and when I'm sticking to it. Right. Anyway.
Good session, guys.
Yeah, that was fun.
Have a
What?
good night.
Yes. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna be gone all week, so I won't be in contact with anybody all week probably.
You have a nice time off, and
I
we'll
will do,
see
thank
you
you.
when you come back.
Yeah. And then we'll work out shit with Doc and Liam hopefully before the next session.
Liam, you have 2 weeks.
It's not it. Well, no, I know what Liam. I just need to get the information together that he'd have and give it to him. And obviously, I think